Life's flash, cold grinding, winds blowing tough. Chicago nights burn the grid unrough. Animation roars with the fire inside. Passion-filled strikes breaking through the tide. Bear down, rise up, feel the thunder rolling. Bears pride from the heart, no one's controlling. Claw your way through the roar of the crowd. Bear down, sports making Chicago proud.
What's up, y'all? Welcome in. Bear down. Big game, obviously. Huge game tonight. I got people texting me left and right. You really think we can win this game? You really think we got this one? I don't know. It's the Packers. Just like Packers fans on Twitter, guys, like the past is the past. This Bears team has shown they are legit. Like this is a whole new team, whole new coach, whole new system. If it wasn't for one half of football last time against these Packers, we would have had them. I'm watching the end of the Eagles Commanders game. For those who haven't joined a live watch party with me, I got to remember not to play with the ball. I do that during games when I'm not watch partying, but when I do it here, it makes a loud sound in the mic for you guys. So I got to remember not to do that. It's more casual. We're just hanging out. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Bob Billings, that was my score prediction for the Bears versus the Browns last week. As you can see, the rig is out here in my loft, in my living or my big TV room. It's where I watch my games. So I've got everything out here, got the lighting, got everything. New poster that's going up in the studio. Going to be there starting this week. That was from a friend for Christmas. They gave it to me early. So appreciate you guys tuning in. We got John Miller, G6BY joining us. We got Bob Billings here. We got Ampharius, as always. Appreciate it. Love the logos. We got Realist Fufu. Gonna be nice to have a cushion at the top of the North after tonight. I like that. Game and a half lead. Pretty much one more win, and you're guaranteed the division if that's the case. So either the Niners or the Lions, and we would win the division. Or another Packers loss would do it as well. So let's see. We got Squeegee here. Love it. Bears 73, Packers 6. That would be the biggest blowout ever. I put on Twitter, the biggest one ever was many years ago, 1980. The Bears beat the Packers 9 touchdowns, 61-7 was the final score of that game. Yeah, no way the Packers will score 6 points. I agree with you. And we got Bob Donaldson, 27-10. You're here as well. Appreciate you being here, dude. And Longhorn Jeff. Chad Speakers, I got your message right before the game, Chad. I agree with you, buddy. This is gonna be what turns the tide. So Bob says I called it 31-17. I actually called it 30-17. I'll pull that one up. Last week I was so freaking close. I mean, it's hard to predict things. It's really hard to predict things. And last week was my closest I've ever had on a prediction. Let me see if I can find it. Screenshots. So last week. I had to find it. Last week I predicted right here. And these are all going to be like real close. You guys will see these are real close to what happened. Oh, that's this week's. All right, let me find. Hold on. Screwed up and I got this week's too early. Image file. There we go. Here's last week. So last week, Sex Machine 77 is here too. Appreciate you tuning in. Chicago Bears 55, Green Bay Packers 16, he says. I like these high score options. Okay, so here's my prediction last week. I said 420. If you guys look this up, you'll see how freaking close this was. I said 31 points scored. We scored 31 points. I said 10 points allowed. They almost allowed 10 points, but they only allowed 3. So that's the only thing I got really wrong. And then all the receiving yards, the passing yards, the defensive stats, almost like to a T. Like that was my most Nostradamus moment on here. So here's my predictions for this week. I have 425 total yards, 190 rushing, 235 passing. They'll control the clock with the ground game. I got 22 for 28 for Caleb. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Swift and Monangai combined for 165 yards. Caleb will get 5, either designed runs or scrambles for a total of 25 yards receiving. I'm going to have DJ Moore leading the way. 7 receptions, 90 to 110 yards. Colson Loveland, Cole Kmet split 90 yards between the two of them. Swift and Monangai split 40 to 50 yards, 55 yards. On the defense, I got 2 to 3 takeaways, 2 interceptions, 1 forced fumble, 3 to 4 sacks, and Cairo going 3 for 3 on field goals, and that would get us 30-17 win. So that's my predictions for this game. See how close I am at the end of the game. All right. I like to do this before games too. Let's go here to Bears Twitter. Just take me off. Let's just make that big. So here's Bears Twitter. This game's just wrapping up. The Eagles are up 29-18 on the Commanders. I like to, let's refresh it from the last time I was looking. Just on Twitter, just see what the Bears post. I don't like to get, it's a cesspool on Twitter. Packers fans are especially insufferable this week. Like it's rough. Chicago's finest. We ready. Always the hype, man. Always the hype. Not as cold as the last couple weeks. That shouldn't be an issue this week. Not as cold. There's Caleb warming up. Colson Loveland getting some. Oh, no, that's Cole Kmet. My bad. From the backside. Looked like a tight end body, but I'd like to see a big game from Cole Kmet. Andrew Billings, man of the people out there before the game. He's active for tonight. It was questionable for him. We'll get to that in a second. Here's the inactives right here. So Luther Burden out, Roma Dunze out. That was announced for a couple games. Case Keenum, very typical for he's out. Amen Ogbongbemiga was announced out with his injury as well. Jonathan Ford's a healthy scratch. Ruben Hippolyte, as far as I know, is a healthy scratch, which these inactives is a very good sign because if we go to, let's remove this for a second. If we go to here, this was before, this is the last injury report. Luther Burden, Roma Dunze, Amen Ogbongbemiga were all announced out, but then Joe Troyan-Troinka had something personal. He wasn't practicing all week for something personal, so he was questionable. He is playing tonight. DeAndre Swift playing tonight. Tremaine Edmonds activated and playing tonight. That's huge. If you didn't see my preview video earlier, those three linebackers are significant. Tremaine mostly for his coverage ability. DeMarco Jackson, TJ Edwards stopping the run. DeMarco Jackson good in coverage as well. Those three are very valuable to have, all three of them. So that's going to be big. Cole Kmet is playing, as you saw, just barely. Him warming up. And Tyson Bagent full, Andrew Billings full, Travis Homer full. So all good. All good. We got an update from Creighton Wilfong. Let's put me back on stage. My bad. We got Creighton. He says, breaking news, Big Dex was seen walking up and down the entryway to the stadium, trembling with rage. He whispered intensely, Jordan Love is a puny quarterback, and I want my pound of flesh. I'm afraid if he sacked Jordan Love might break his wobbly little neck, his bobblehead. Jordan Love is, I hope they just nail him several times on that stupid back throw that he does. What a goober. I can't stand the Packers, man. I really do have a disdain for the Packers. It's deep, and I probably need help. I probably need to go see a therapist. I don't know any Packers fans that are actually normal, good people. They're just, yes, please. Everyone stay healthy. We're getting to the playoffs. I kind of hope we get into a position where we are locked in on the 2 seed, and you don't want any losses. If we win out, there's a chance we can get the 1 seed, but I want to see us resting our guys that last week versus the Lions, and then, get ready for a home playoff game, week 2, round number 2 seed, I should say, number 2 seed. It's a 36 in Chicago with a 12-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the west, supposed to drop a few degrees and wind gusts up to, I did not know this, Squeegee. Thank you for that information. It's pretty intense. All right, they're switching games over to the Bears. There's everyone warming up. This game will start in approximately 13 minutes. It's supposed to, at least. So they're showing everyone out in the field warming up. There's Jordan Goober Love. I can't stand them. Hate the Packers, can't stand the cocky fans. And they live in the past so hard. That's the biggest thing. I apologize for my absence this last week. It has nothing to do with Twitter or video. It's just this time of year gets busy, holidays. So we're going into a playoff run this year, and then we got the draft coming up. I just took a little time this week. I only made the one video today, and I have not done much at all as far as this channel. I appreciate you guys sticking with it, being here right now, being a part of the channel. Great fan base. Just time to rock and roll, baby. Let's get to the playoffs. I want a little delay, but I want revenge for the Lions as well. I know. That's the get back gains. And I think the team will feel the same way, but with how depleted the Lions secondary is, I actually feel like our backups, and I don't want Caleb to miss a game because he started every game of his career. I actually want to see him all play all 17. I want to see one of those games be a big game where he gets 350 yards and does break the 4,000. Either way, he's on pace. Everyone's talking about the 4,000 yard mark, and now he needs 280 average to hit 4,000. That's fine, and it's possible, but he's actually on pace right now to beat the Bears' current record of 38-38, I believe is what it is, 38-30. So he's on pace right now to already beat the Bears record, which 3,900, fourth, what is it? What's the mat? Well, because people talk about the 4,000, blah, 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 wine. So it'd be nice to see him hit it, but I just love the fact that he takes care of the ball so well. He's a good game manager. He's clutch, so we're good. Caleb goes over 303 touchdowns. I'd love to see it. I actually put one of my prop bets on 3 touchdowns. It was 250 yards and 3 touchdowns because the odds of it happening weren't good. The odds are that with the depleted defensive line of the Packers, they're likely going to be running the ball quite a bit. The Bears should be heavy run in this game. So I would love to see it, but I would expect this to be the Monangai Swift game. Sprinkle in some DJ Moore, sprinkle in some Cole Kmet, sprinkle in some Colston Love, and you got yourself a victory, in my opinion. So I don't know who didn't watch the preview video earlier, but I highlighted the last 3 weeks for each team, which neither of them had an easy schedule, but the Bears are top 10 offense, nearly top 10. Most categories, actually, they were top 10 against not passing. Against the pass, they weren't. So the secondary's really got to key in today. We got to stay more hip to hip. We're good at getting the picks, but it's a boomer bust type of situation with our secondary. So I want to see. Yeah, that is crazy, Keith. Eric Kramer holding that single season passing record is absolutely insane. That's still it needs to be broken. It needs to be broken now. Yeah, but DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, Colston Loveland, Olamide Zaccheaus is actually a good blocker. Not as good. You can't replace Rome Odunze and Luther Burden. They're the best two. They're really solid blockers. So they are valuable. I would expect to see some jumbo sets. I'd expect to see Jordan McFadden maybe coming in. Even Theo, is Theo healthy? I don't know. Theo Benedict coming in. A sixth offensive lineman coming in for certain plays, jumbo set. I'd expect to see a little bit of that here or there. Not a ton. 3 or 4 times this game, maybe 3 times this game. So, yeah, Edmonds back is huge. Jacobs is active and healthy for the game. Didn't practice all week, but he will be in the game. He was one of the killers for us last year. Holy pillows. Adam, what are you over? Let's guess. The over under on my pillows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a big sectional. So all the pillows kind of end up on this end when I'm relaxing, watching games and watching my movies. And hey, take it easy, man. Take it easy. I'm not holding back any emotions tonight, guys. I put the zoom back out a little bit so I can not have to be my face in the camera. Yeah, me too. I'd rather have a Super Bowl. I think everybody feels that way. There's Caleb on screen. They're getting ready to come out. Looks focused. See, I hate this stuff. Bears lost 13 of last 14 games to the Packers. Wasn't the same team, was it? Wasn't the same team. In fact, we won January of 2025. We had probably one of the most competitive games we've ever had. Take away that first half from us in week 14, 2 weeks ago, and the Bears were, I would have loved to see us win that game. We've got to win this game, right? Right? We have to win this game. Yeah, he hasn't had a 300 passing yard this year. He has 2 in his career, but none this year. Listen to these guys for just a second. We'll pull up. They're talking about the first and second half. That's going to be a key to this game. Getting going early and getting going with a little bit of force. There's coach. First Bears rookie head coach to win 10-plus games since Matt Nagy in 2018. The other thing I saw that was interesting today, I think Clay Harbor posted it on Twitter. This is the 220th meeting between the Bears and the Packers. This is the latest in the season that their records have been so close that the winner that they played, this is the latest they've played in a season where the winner of the game will take the divisional lead. That's out of 220 meetings. That's pretty freaking phenomenal. So Packers 108 wins against the Bears, which means the Bears have what, 112? I don't know the all-time, but if they have 108, that means we have 112 because this is the 220th meeting. Man, I want this one so bad. Me too. Hey, thanks for joining from the UK. If you can't see on my clock up there, it's 5. That clock's a little bit off. 5:13 here where I am. Those who don't know, I'm in Vegas. All right, there's Caleb warming up. 7 minutes to kickoff, it says. We're 7 minutes away. Hey, tell me what you guys think about I asked it on Twitter. Obviously, me living in Vegas, it would be a little bit of a commute to get to the game in northern Indiana. And I think it's all just a ploy. I think they're just arguing that. I think they're using political moves to get, from my understanding, they're not asking for any taxpayer money. They're asking for taxpayer money to improve roads to get to Arlington Heights because the current road infrastructure isn't sufficient to handle game days out there. So they want that. And the city, I don't know, whoever it is, the county, whatever the tax is from, aren't willing to pony up and agree to it. So they're uh-oh. I'm going to go plug in my hard line. Hold on. All right, hard line plugged in. We're good. We shouldn't have. I hope that wasn't an issue for too much. Make sure everything's all set and settled here. 41 of you in the chat tuning in for a Bears tree. I do feel confident in this one. I really do. They got to go out and perform, though. Anybody can have a bad game. Caleb had a bad first half last time they played, and it led to us being in the hole. And really, that in the first half put us in that hole, down 14-3. Gary offered them last time. 31-minute ride from Gary on the L from downtown. I didn't know the L went. I didn't know the train line went all the way to Gary. See, I'm learning new things. This is, yeah, from what I heard, Chad, the timing being weird, I heard that they were doing these discussions behind doors, and then one of your news outlets got hold of it and was going to release information. So the Bears got ahead of it and released something to all the season ticket holders so they wouldn't look like the bad. I don't know. I'm not upset either way. It would be an inconvenience because I like to go stay in Chicago, watch 2 Cubs games, and then hit the, when I go out to an annual trip every year. Last year I went week 4. It was the last weekend of the Cubs season, watched 2 Cubs games, and then watched us play the Rams, and we won that one. And then this week I went week 1 and I broke a streak. It was the first game I'd been to, even though the Bears have had many losing seasons. It's the first game I've been to where the Bears lost that I attended since 2012. So I had always picked winning games, and unfortunately we lost that one to the Vikings. Yeah. I don't think we'd be called the Indy Bears, but it does sound like the problem is the Chicago mayor and the governor. I hope whatever happens works out best for the Bears. That's all I care. Winners find ways to win. Dang right. This is big. I mean, this really a massive game for us. This is huge to not only turn the page and lead the NFC North, but the perception. Because even Packers fans, after 2 weeks ago, well, you might be leading the division, but we still own you. Well, the past doesn't matter, but they did beat us this year, so we've got to have this get back game. Losing twice to them in the season, that doesn't bode well with me, and it shouldn't bode well with any Bears fan. The thing is, I can see why we lost last game. I can explain it away. I can understand it. I can see it. That first half was rough. We just got to come out and play better than the Packers. I mean, it sounds really stupid, but that's what it is. Yeah, I know when the Vegas stadium, when the Raiders built their stadium here, it grew it was big. It was big for our city. So, and now they're building the A's. I don't want the A's here. I think that stadium is stupid. And I think the A's coming here is stupid. I'd rather see an expansion team. We're still in all of Oakland's. We as in the city. I'm not a A's fan or a Raiders fan. But yeah, that's big for Chicago. I hope they figure it out because it'd be good for the city to make it work there. All right, here we are. They're clearing the field off. Let me add. We like to do the play-by-play on the other screen. Here's the play-by-play. Let's make it more side-by-side with me. I feel like everyone in Chicago feels this way, and I totally get it. So I support it. I don't know all the implications not living there. So, all right, let's go. Let's go. I agree. Let's go. Tom Brady giving us a little pep talk. Can you guys hear if I have it on too loud and you guys can hear it, they'll end up censoring my video. So tell me, can you guys hear the game through the channel? Or is it quiet enough that you don't hear it? Yeah, we did, Bob. That was fun. That was a good one. Bob was last year's fantasy football winner. He got the tickets. He and his wife came to the game. Wally helped provide the tickets, and we had a good time. That was really fun. Had a good time. All right. Thank you, guys. We're good. I can hear it. I have to listen and key in. Fourth phase. They're putting it on the back of the screen. You see that? I've been pushing that on Twitter. I like the fourth phase. I love that the team is buying into the fans, being there, being a part of it. You know, Seattle for years and years had the 12th man, I think they called it. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I like the fourth phase because everyone knows about the three phases. You know, offense, defense, special team. Coaches, I was brought to my attention on Twitter that the fourth phase was started by Brian Urlacher and that Bears team back in 2012. So they've actually hired Brian Urlacher now to come and help to bring back fourth phase to make that a big part of the Bears. So I like it. Get the fans involved, get everyone loud and ruckus. And if you didn't see on the back there, it said, wave your towel when they're on offense, not when we're on offense, and scream and be loud. All right. So the Bears are kicking off. Cairo kicks it right where he's supposed to. And they're going to return it. There's a big hole right there. But, oh, nice by Elijah Hicks. Stands him up. What was that? I think DeMarco Jackson's going to get a flag for jumping on top of that pile. They're fighting over the ball, but they killed the play way before the ball came out. This is already getting scrappy. Oh, I like it. It's getting scrappy already. They're not going to give the ball to us because they called it dead. We ripped the ball away, but let's see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, they're giving it to the Packers. They said they played the call, which I heard the whistle, but I love that the Bears kept look at DeMarco Jackson jump on top of that pile. I love DeMarco Jackson too, man. That's fun. Oh my gosh, they're calling an unnecessary roughness on DeMarco Jackson. What a joke. What a joke. Sorry, I'm on a national feed here, so I'm sorry if I'm a little ahead of you guys. So great field position for the Packers coming out of that. That's a joke to call. I mean, you're trying to tackle him. Fiery start. Good way to put it, Jeremy. Fiery start. All right, let's see if we can get to him. It's going to be a key here. Good coverage and getting pressure. Joe Troyan-Shoyinka is bigger than people realize being active for this game. He leads the team in win percentage, getting pressure, even though he hasn't been with the team that long. There's Austin Booker on one side, Montez Sweat on the other, but he will rotate in. See Austin Booker get after right here. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to Jacobs on the first play. Goes for about 2-ish yards. Yeah, I think I'm a little behind the national, so I'm sorry if I'm a little behind, but I'm in Vegas and I can't control. Let's see if I can fast forward it. It's live. Sorry, fellas. All right. 2nd down, about 8. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Let's see there. Who do we got? We got Tremaine and we got TJ Edwards, and there's CJ Gardner-Johnson back in the box. Quick reception. Oh, they pulled it out. Did they call that dead? I heard whistles. They did call it dead. Oh, they got to not let these things die. That was a quick whistle. They called forward progress dead, but they stripped it out. The Bears are coming with fire, baby. There's fire in there. Oof, we want this. Big Bill rotates in now for 3rd down, 3rd and 1. Looks like they're going to try to plug the hole. Gervon Dexter looking lean. Man, he's got to get some fire under him. He's got to get some burst if he wants to be the 3 tech we want him to be. So Big Bill and Gervon Dexter up the middle. Let's see if we can stuff this one. You're going to be pounding the hole. Here comes Tremaine up the right side. They scoot Austin Booker in and fake the handoff. They're going to go out to the side. Oh, there's no one open. Tipped. Oh, freak. Oh, they almost had that one. There was no one open. Oh, give me a break. Them bailing. There's nothing. I watched that live. There's no flag. What the? Don't even bail them out. 3rd down, incomplete. They should be punting. Don't. Roughing the passer. Let me see it. What a joke. I'm so sick of this crap with them. Whatever. Booker was already coming. That's so tick-tacky. If you're going to call the whole game this way, just pack it in now. Just pack it in if they're going to call the whole game that way. That's so freaking tick-tacky to call that call. You can't let up when you're that close and he just barely threw the ball. Give me a freaking break. They're already on the 29-yard line. Unreal. All right, let's go, defense. 1st and 10, 29-yard line. They're going to hand off to Jacobs. Nothing there. They're going to swarm tackle the crap out of him. This team wants to stop this one. I freaking love it. Oh, there's Domrob with the Guardian cap on. He's got the big blue extra cap because of the concussion. I think that's the first game back from him from his concussion 3 weeks ago. So good to see Domrob back in the game. He's been very valuable this year for us. Hope we can bring him back on a league minimum. We need a couple of these guys that have really been starting to develop come back on league minimum contracts. There's Tremaine. He looks good. Looks healthy. All right, Grady Jarrett back in the game. Looks like Big Bill on the other side. So Big Dex is out. 2nd and 10. Oh, I didn't see where the ball went. It got knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Grady Jarrett knocked that one down. Oof. I was looking at the receiver, and I was like, where'd the ball go? Here's the replay. Grady Jarrett, great job, man. Freaking love it. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Oh, they gave 1 yard to Jacobs on that 1st down. Boo. Look at the crowd. I love it. That's 4th phase right there, guys. That's 4th phase. Feed me more. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. 4, 3. On the outside, Jalen's just not there. Quick out, just past the first down. They're going to be in the red zone. Womp, 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 womp. Jalen's just not quite back yet. He's rotating in. He needs the reps, but he's just not quite his full self yet. Hopefully he will be by the playoffs. He's usually not that off. On the outside, that was complete to Romeo Dobbs. It's going to be 1st and 10. And I do apologize that I'm a little delayed. I know some of you are mentioning it. I apologize. Tony Moy, welcome in. Looks to the outside. Matthew Golden, he's going to get half a yard if best. Their standout first-round pick, wide receiver. Definitely the right pick for the Packers. They left Luther Burden for us. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, the D is on fire tonight. I'm loving it. D is ramped and loaded. Just a little soft on the coverage. We need to keep that over. I think we're close, Longhorn. Jeff, I think we're real close to that first turnover. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9, whatever you want to call it. Hand it off to Jacobs. It's going to be Nashawn Wright first on the scene. It's going to be Grady Jarrett, Dom Robb, Edwards are all going to be there. Looks like a gain of about 1 or 2, maybe 3. I like Nashawn Wright a lot. I like him as a backup, and I like how far he's come. I don't want to pay $10 million a year for him. I don't think he's worth it, but I like what he's done for us this year. I'm bouncing. I'm nervous. I don't want to see them score. All right, let's go. Let's go. 3rd and 7. Chicago 13. Jordan Love in the shotgun. Gets the completion, not the first down. Come on, pull him back. There you go. There you go, man. Jermaine Edmonds stops him there. They gave him a generous spot, but he's still short. All right, let's stop him here. 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to go for it. What's with the ad? If the game didn't get a timeout called. Fourth and 1. Yeah, there's a timeout called. That's why. That's how far behind I am. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That's not. That's delayed. I do apologize. I can't do anything about the broad. I have NFL Sunday ticket too. So I get every game, but I guess where I am in Vegas, I'm just about a full second behind you guys. So I sincerely apologize. All right, this is big. This is big. I'd love to stop them completely. If they get this, likely they will get a touchdown. I mean, not completely likely, but the odds are they will. Not on this play. But stop them and we get the ball back. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Adam gets 5 yards for a delay. I actually like that. That's punny. That's punny, Atmos. 2.2 seconds behind. That's how quick it takes Caleb to throw. Here we go. 4th and 1 in the shotgun. 3 outright. They're designing this for 3 outright. He's going to go under center. They're going to try to sneak it, aren't they? Oh, they won't do well with the sneak. Man, I'm way behind, I think. Love throws it to the outside. Great defense by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Woo! Freaking love it, baby. That's a stop right there. That's a momentum shifter. They should have got points on that. They should have took the field goal. They're stupid. Let's drive this down 95 yards now. Woo! Hey, if you hit pause on your TV for half a second, for 1 second, for 1.5 seconds, we'll be lined up. If not, you guys are cool. I don't care if you spoil anything. I try not to look down when a play is going on, so we're good to go. You know, you want a secret way to really actually show you guys on one to really see what's happening before any broadcast goes. If you go to the local sportsbook app, so I have William Hill. I can't use other ones outside of here. But if you go to the actual sportsbook app and you look right there, it'll tell you the play that happens before it ever happens on TV. So I'll show you guys once, just so you know. I'll tell you what happens. It'll be before your broadcast, but they always are Johnny on the spot, like immediate access to what's going on. I hate commercials. I hate how many commercials there are on live on primetime games too. Way too many. All right. I stopped wearing the jerseys. The Bears have been more lucky when I'm wearing my camouflage salute to service sweater every game. I got my ball. I always play with the ball when I'm not broadcasting, but I have to remember not to play with it because it makes a loud sound in your mic when I play with it. I got my water. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's make this drive long and a touchdown. Let's see 40 yards of rushing and the other 55 passing. And let's see a touchdown to DJ Moore. Let's see that right off the bat. Hit the microphone button for about 2 seconds and let's see if we can sync up. I don't know what the microphone button is. I can't do it. You guys have got to. I'm delayed to you. Yeah, I do love the crowd. Fourth phase, baby. Fourth phase makes a difference. Should have taken the points. Might be all they get. Here we go. 33 degrees, it says. Wind 20 miles per hour right now. Let's hope we get close enough that they're chip shots or we just freaking put them in. All right, Caleb under center for the first one. Almost guarantee it's a handoff. We're always predictable on the first one. There's a handoff to Swift. Cuts, goes up. Oh, nice. I freaking love how he's playing this year. And those guys blocking. It's good for about 6.5, 7 yards there on first down by DeAndre Swift. Love it. You got to keep him honest. Get that ground game going, just like we said. There's Theo Benedict coming in. Is this a jumbo set already? It is. So there's Theo Benedict. I said there'd be quite a bit of that. He's going to be on the right side next to Darnell Wright. So Theo Benedict sighting. They're going to run it off this right side. I don't know why they're playing so many deep in the box, but that's to our advantage. Motion over, handoff, boom, right up the middle. Predictable, and the Packers did nothing. I love it. I love it. Love those jumbo sets, too. Those big boys can block, and Theo Benedict is a great blocker. He's coming off. There's Monangai. My guy, Monangai, for a gain there of, I don't even know how much that was. 15 yards? 10 yards? 5, 10, 15. Ground and pound, baby. I like it. Open them up. Now, they're going to be thinking we're running right here, so let's do a little play action, and let's hit this one out. That's Jade Walker up at the top, guys. All day Jade up top. Not even play action. Caleb back. Oh, nice. Nice zip right in there to Jade Walker. Woo! All day Jade. I love seeing him get his shot. People don't realize he's freaking 6'4". They have him listed as 6'3", 6'4", but man, he's real close to, he's tall. A little slender to be your ex, but he's a good outside wide receiver. And he's quick too. Look at that. Just found himself, sat down. I love it. All right, Bears on the 39-yard line already after starting deep in their own territory. Fake the handoff, little play action. Caleb rolls out to his left, and he's going to scramble on this one. I like it. Gets about 8, 9 yards. Boom. This is exactly this. I mean, this is textbook how you want the game to start. Let's go. Why is DJ on the ground? Oh, that's a freaking penalty, man. Defenseless receiver in the back? That's freaking bullshit. Ooh, that seriously makes me grit my teeth and want to freaking go. Then we're down 2 receivers and they pull that crap. I hope that freaking fires this team up. That is, ooh. I freaking hate Packers, man. That is freaking bullshit. Pardon my French. I don't swear much on the channel, but that's trash. That is trash. What a trash organization. Trash players, trash freaking Packers. Trash you. Ooh, good jump there by their linebacker. Oh man, Caleb to Zacchaeus. Perfect in stride. That's a freaking dot, baby. That is a big time throw, even though it won't come up as a big time throw. Freaking A, man. It's not contested enough to be a big time throw, but him on the run, leading in stride Zacchaeus perfectly like that. That's Caleb's. What did we want? We wanted him coming out on fire in this game. There's no hesitation. This guy's got it right now. Yeah, that one with DJ is going to piss me off for a while. I just want us to score a touchdown and shove it down their throat and say F you. And then defense come back out. Little screen or zip out pass to DJ. Oh, gets through the first level, out inside the red zone, baby. First down. First down. Everyone's spinning the ball. Luther Burden, that's in memory of Luther Burden since he's not playing tonight. I'm actually putting a compilation together of all Luther Burden's receptions. He freaking the last game where he was on his butt after the play and he spun the ball after the play was over from the ground. I freaking love it. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. He's one tough dude. I agree. Let's go. Yeah, technically a 4 and out is a turnover. Or a fourth down stop is a turnover. Turnover on downs. So you're correct. We did get that turnover. I don't consider it a turnover. I just consider it a stop, but I like it. All right, handoff to Swift. Breaks one tackle, goes right up the middle. He's going to churn those legs, baby. 5-6 more yards. I like it. It's going to be 2nd and 4 from about the 8-yard line, 7-8-yard line. Where are they going to spot it? 7-yard line. I like it. I like it. Keep running that rock. That's right. Boo Packers. They are constipated, stupid cheeseheads. Jordan Love is terrible. He's having a better year than I wanted him to. I don't like that he has improved, but I like that we're going to give it to him today. Right, here we go. 2nd and 4. Caleb under center. Little play action. Nope, he's going to hand it off to Swift. He's going to get about half a yard, maybe a yard, if that. It's going to be 3rd down. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I was going to prove it to you guys. Yeah, it's going to be 4th and 1 after this play. Not even close to the play happening. I'm going to tell you, and I'm not going to spoil anything else. It's going to be 4th and 1 from the Green Bay 4 after this play. That's how fast this freaking app works. 4th and 1. I'm not even close to the play happening. That's what I'm saying. If I want to really cheat and see what's going on in the game, these sports apps are insane. Hands it off to Swift. And I'm going to tell you, he's going to get to the 4-yard line because it's going to be 4th and 1. Pretty crazy, huh? I won't spoil anything else. Jade Walker in the end zone, putting a little fight up. All right, here we go. 4th and 1, going for it. Cole Kmet under center. Oh, no! What are you doing? Oh! Snapped it too high. Ah! You got too cute. Just do the tush push. Just let Cole Kmet take it and push it hard. Manon guy is small. He's 5'8". He's a little guy. I love Dahlman. Ah, that's frustrating. Oh, yeah, Tony saw it. Oh, my God, fumble. I could have looked at the app and seen what was going on because it says 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 22. All that drive now. Now the momentum goes back to the Packers. Defense. Time to step up, defense. Let's go. Yeah, you'd have to think they practiced that one a lot, though. Great drive for no points. Frustrating, but there's a lot of good to take from that drive. I'm not going to be negative on that at all. A lot of good to take from that drive. All positive there, except the last play. Just get the first. I hate the play. Yeah, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Snapped it between Cole Kmet's legs, up and over. I like the idea. I don't like it's half a yard. Just do the tush push. We could have got the tush push, and that would have been fine with me. I would have been fine with it. Quarterback sneak, yep. That was going to be awesome. Sigh. That sums it up right there. I'm watching Fox 32 with my antenna. All right. So you announce the next play. We'll see if the sports app, if the gambling app does it quicker than Fox 32 with an antenna. Still commercials right now. 1st and 10 from the 22. We needed that. Both teams go for from within the 5-yard line and don't get it on 4th down. Packers get to start at a better field position than we did, but I hate analytics. I don't know if it does anymore. Maybe it says take the points, but half a yard to go on 4th down. I don't think Ben Johnson will ever not go for that. I just don't like the way they wanted to get the 1st down there. Trying to be cute and snapping it 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage with 4th and a half a yard to go. They'd probably all be bailing out for the QB sneak if it didn't go over his head, and then he could just run around to the outside and get a touchdown. I get it. I just get to half a yard and have 3 more plays to get a touchdown. Oh, it'll be 2nd and 10, by the way. I was too late on that one, which means Jordan Love missed. Ha ha. All right, do it on the next one. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. All right, I won't spoil anymore. I apologize. Okay? Showing a replay of Monangai. Between Kmet's legs, he was going can, trying to psych him out. Went over Monangai's head. Ooh, he was actually going out left. He would have been available for a pass if Monangai was going to. I wonder if they were going to have Monangai with an option to throw it to Kmet right there. That would have been interesting. All right, 2nd and 10 on my TV. I'm delayed, apparently. Handoff. Going to go for about 4 yards because it's going to be 3rd and 6. All right, let's stop him right here. Let's do a 3 and out. Grady Jarrett psyched up. Jaquan Brisker psyched up. Let's go. Stop him right here. All right, Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's always in the shotgun. He doesn't go under center very often. 3rd and 6, big 3 and out opportunity right here. Let's go. He's going to run it. Don't fall for that crap. Keep your spy on him. One of you guys don't bail out. All right, 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 33. I won't anymore. I won't spoil anymore. I was just showing how I can actually see the next play. I need to stop looking. It's going to depress me. It's going to be a 1st down completion right here. Jordan Love on the outside. Ooh, that was real close to the ground. Nashawn Wright saying, my bad. I wasn't as good a coverage as I should have been. Dang it. About midfield now. All right, 1st and 10, 46. Bears need to get things going here. Jervon Dexter up the middle. Jordan Love under center. They shift over for the run. There's the handoff. Jacobs going to get about 3 more yards than he should have, about 4 total. All right, come on. Game of momentum. Both offenses playing very well right now. Both defenses need to step it up. Well, theirs doesn't. Ours needs to step it up a little bit. Sweat coming out of the game is going to be Booker on one side, Dom Rob on the other side. 2nd and 6 from the 50-yard line. Jumbo formation. They're going to hand it off. Ooh, and they get a nice little hole there. It's going to be just enough for the first down. F. Come on. All right, they've handed it off twice. It's going to be a pass. Very predictable how the Packers play. They say Matt LaFleur is a genius, but he is pretty predictable to most points. They've opened up the running lanes. 1st and 10 from the Bears 43. I can see on my screen that it's going to be 2nd and 10, but my TV, that's how far delayed I am. I apologize, guys. Here we go. It's going to be play action. Ooh, I like Booker tracking him. Little too high, 1 foot down, does not get the second one in. Nope. Incomplete. I like it. Little too high. Little too high. Let's see if that other foot came down. Nope. Just 1 foot. So 2nd and 10 from the 43. Need a stop right here. Come on. Need a stop. This game is going to be so tight, so close. We got to win some of these battles. Jordan Love sits back. Oh, wide open. Where were you on that one? Brisker, that was your coverage, man. What did you do? That's disappointing. You got a good drive. You got a good kill stopping it. They're going to commercial. Who's spoiling what? Who's spoiling what? I don't know who's spoiling anything. I'm behind you guys, so if you're not ahead of me, can't be spoiled. All right, almost in the red zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 23. It's time to nut up, boys. Time to nut up and put some defense there. We're at the end of the first quarter, and we're on a quarter timeout. Start of the second quarter, 0-0. 0-0 in the first quarter. Ben Johnson spoiling the scoreboard. Yeah, D-line needs to be a priority. I don't really – those on Twitter who saw I proposed we go out and get Jeffrey Simmons. I do not believe that'll happen. I think we're going to take defensive tackle with our first pick next year. I'd love it to be Caden McDonald, but just like last year where some people thought Kenny Grant and Walter Nolan wouldn't go in the first round, I literally probably the only person that said they would both be top 15 picks, that Mason Grant, Kenny Grant, and Walter Nolan would all go in the top 15. Walter Nolan went 16. I wasn't wrong. I said they'd all be top 15 picks. Everybody else, no, Walter Nolan, Kenny Grant, or second rounders. That's what my mock draft simulator says. No. Caden McDonald right now is simulated somewhere in the 25 to 35 range. He's going to be the same thing as last. He is too dominant. There's no one even close to as dominant against the run as Caden McDonald. Like, it's insane how good he is. He will be a top 10-ish pick right around that range. I want the Bears to get him so bad, but there's so many good defensive tackles in this draft. No, the hit on DJ was not legal. Even if you're saying it's in the process of after the completion, you can go block someone. It was a blind side block. It was not legal. No way. Well, no. All right, so let's get things straight here. There's some guys ahead of Caden McDonald, but I want the Bears to pick Caden McDonald. Caleb Banks is not even an option. Yes, above Amari, though. We'll get into draft stuff real soon. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming real soon as we get to close of the college football season. It's going to be different this year because we're going to be doing a lot of playoff stuff with the Bears. It's windy. It's windy out there. 20-mile-an-hour wind. 33 degrees. So it is cold. All right, my screen shows they're in the red zone. I don't like that because it's 1st and 10 from the 23 on my TV. Jordan Love in shotgun. He's going to run it. Nope, he's going to throw it out to the outside to Jacobs, who's going to get a little move on right, but they're going to push him out of bounds. Gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2, Chicago 15. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Come on, defense. Good time for the first turnover of the game right here. Let's go. All right, my screen shows right there, 1st and goal from the 9, so they're going to get the first down here. I must be way behind, and I apologize, guys. Jacobs gets the first down on the ground. Caleb Banks, Caleb Downs. Did I say the wrong one? Banks is the defensive line. I definitely think we're going defensive line. I think the Bears realize that too. And defensive line, not age. I think defensive line in the first round. Caleb Banks is probably a 2nd rounder because of his injury. Peter Woods is your hands down number 1 defensive lineman in this draft from Clemson. Here we go. Little dump pass to Jacobs. Good come from behind by Jarrett. He tackles him forward a little bit, though. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Lots of draft coverage to come. Lots of draft coverage to come. All right, let's go, defense. Time to step up. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Jeremy. It's right there on the screen. I'm sorry. It's the ESPN app. It must be ahead of your broadcast. I won't say it anymore. You guys can see it if you want to, but it's right there. All right, 2nd goal from the 5. Jordan Love in the shotgun. He's going to throw it out wide to, ooh, it's incomplete pass. Bad hands there. Manuel Wilson. Was that a backwards pass, though? Let's see. We could probably challenge that one and get another yard. I want to see that from the start. No, it was backwards. That's technically a fumble out of bounds. They should challenge that. That's a backwards pass, so that would technically be a fumble, and it would be out of bounds at the 10-yard lines. We'd get 5 yards out of that. I don't know why they're – oh, now they're stopping the play. Are they going to look at it? Nice. Just what I said, baby. Boom. Boom. I'm right on it. I should be an official. Maybe. Is it green? Is it green goo coming out of Love? Nope, it's red right there on the elbow. Yep, backwards pass. Womp, 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 womp. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the, let's see, they're showing the play right now. Womp. It moves forward. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 8-yard line. So 3rd and goal. Got to have a stop here now. Come on. Big stop. This is huge. Jordan Love, shotgun. Throws it over the middle. Oh, nice. Nice. No good. No good, baby. No good. It's going to be 4th down. They're definitely going to kick a field goal here. Boom. Boop. TJ Edwards stayed with him. Great job, TJ Edwards. Jordan Love just missed through that when he threw it behind the receiver. Luther. Who's her? Luther, Jordan Love. They're going to take the lead, though. They are going to take the lead. All right, there's McManus. Brandon McManus, the former Broncos, where I'll always remember him. And it's up and good. All right, so Packers score first, but that was a good job by the defense to limit the damage after we allowed them to drive on us. Now the Bears have got to get rolling. We've got to get rolling. I think he's referencing that I mentioned that on the screen there, the ESPN app right here says what's happening. I'll mention it, and then I'll say my screen doesn't show the – I'll stop mentioning it. You can look if you want to. If you want to. But it should be pretty synced. Should be pretty synced with where the local broadcast is. I'm behind all of you. So, all right, let's go. This next drive is big. We're playing well. So far, Caleb is, let me go to my app. Makes it easier than looking online. Caleb's playing very well, but he's only had one drive. We're midway, well, beginning of the 2nd quarter, and we've only had one drive. 90 freaking yards, stymied by a fumble. Box score. Let's see here. I should just pull it up on here. I might as well just do that. Box score, be quicker. Jordan Love, 7 for 12, 70 yards. He's had 2 drives, though. Jacobs, 7 for 26. That's not bad. DeAndre Swift looks better, 4 for 16. 2 for 2 for Caleb, 42 yards. Very efficient so far. Zacchaeus with the big one. Jade Walker with the first pass over the middle. I don't like that 4 for 4, 2 for 2. I don't like that. I don't like it. Let's go. We'll go to PFF stats later. I like to do that at halftime for you guys. All right. A little too close for me. Down 3-0, not a big deal, but we got to drive and we got to score points on this one. We will get the ball first in the second half, so it'd be nice to get a quick drive here. Packers 3 and out, drive the last one in and take the lead into halftime. Get the ball first in the second half would be glorious. Ben Johnson's a freaking beast. We'll be just fine. Caleb's about to turn to Captain America and lead the Avengers to the end zone. I like it. The Avengers will lead him to the end zone. Okay, let's go. Antoine Randall L. I like it. They're all passionate on the sideline. Let's look at these details. All right, here's the kickoff. There's my sweater. Ball falls off the tee. It's windy. That's what you guys are talking about. Windy, ball falling up. I think Tony Moy's ahead of everybody. See a good return here. Let's see a good return. Come on. Here's the kickoff. A little short. I like it. Josh Blackwell fields it. Oh, he's got a nice little hole. Good field position. 37-yard line. Travis Homer checking his ankle. They're showing the replay of the failed attempt. And Jordan Love just throws it behind. Because Jordan Love sucks. I don't know how he throws off his back leg so efficiently. Like, he's had a really good year for how he throws. It doesn't make sense. There's an injured Packer on the field. 12:39 left, second half, or second period. I'm sorry, second period. Bears will have it on the 37-yard line. Let's go. I should do that with the NFL. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, yo. Everyone's kicked out of the house tonight. This is Adam's turned this into the man cave. It's Bears football time. Spin it. Let's spin it. Let's go. Too many commercials for my liking. 5 days to Christmas, everyone. Hope you guys all have family to celebrate with. If not, enjoy it with your Bears family. 'Tis the season. Loveland is greater than love. Let's go. So Tony's the farthest ahead of everybody, apparently. Yeah, I'm watching it live from Fox as well. I do have NFL Sunday Ticket, but this is a national broadcast, so I don't need that. Let's go. Let's do this. Bears falling. I'm looking for any recent news. Man, Twitter is a cesspool. It is nasty. Fourth down stop. All right, let's go. Let's get back to the game. Too many commercials. Let's go. You're irritating me, TV. I want to see my Bears score a touchdown. It's a long road to get to 31-20 when it's little scoring. Okay, here we go. Handoff to Monangai up the middle. Ooh, man, he plows through people, doesn't he? That's good for about 6 yards when it should have been a stop right at the line of scrimmage. Don't tell me it's just the offensive line because the way he barrels through there like a freaking bowling ball, dude's on a mission. All right, give me 2nd and 5. It was a 5-yard gain. I got some anxiety going on right now, guys. You guys got any anxiety? You nervous about this, or you feeling pretty confident? I like our offensive line. I would have liked to see a score on that first drive. Jumbo set. Man, they're doing jumbo set a lot more than I said we do it a lot, but they're doing it more than I even thought they would do. So fake the handoff. Right there to Monangai. Yeah, got it. Oh, he got taken backwards. Hopefully they gave him forward progress, which would be right at the line of scrimmage. Nope, they're going to put it just behind, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. That's all right. Don't overthink it. Just get the first down. I'd like to see just punch it up the middle, just grit it out. Monangai just pound him again like a bowling ball. Oh, they gave him a bad spot. That was a terrible spot. 3rd and 1. Motion over commit. Hand it off to Monangai just like we want. Bowling ball through, and he's going to get 5, 6, 7 yards. Psh, psh, psh. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. I like it. Confident. Let's do it. Ground and pound. I like it. Like I said, run it right up their asses. Yep, that's the key to the game. Control the game through the run. Sprinkle in the pass, and we will be just fine. All right. We're on their side of the field already, 48-yard line. Fake the handoff. Ooh, there's the sprinkle. Oh, throws it behind. Monangai just trying to get rid of the ball. There's a flag on the play, though. Hold on the secondary, it looks like. All right, repeat first down. So it's going to be 1st and 5. Yeah, these are all over commit. He's draping them like crazy. Flag, flag, holding. All right, so it should be, it's going to be 1st and 10 or 1st and 5? 1st and 10 from the 42. Why'd they move the sticks on that one? It's a 5-yard penalty on 1st down. Oh, DJ wasn't even paying attention. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Don't know what happened there. Miscommunication, clearly. Oh, Caleb's getting it out early. Ooh, who was the other receiver there? If he would have gone for the other receiver a little deeper, I mean, you have split second to make that decision and just get rid of the ball, but uh-oh, why do we have whistles? I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm so confused. I thought I heard a whistle. It's going to be 3rd and 8. All right, 3rd and 8 from the 41-ish yard line. Let's go. Need this conversion right here. And we got a penalty. False start. 3rd and 13. You can't have that. Tony, I'm putting you in timeout. Don't be offended. You're just in timeout. You'll come back in a minute. Nobody wants you spoiling what's happening. You can come back in a minute. Caleb scrambling out there. Can we have some magic, please? No, he's just going to throw it away. F. Be 4th and 13. We're going to have to punt. Even Jake Moody wouldn't kick this one in this wind. Even though he could kick this distance, they wouldn't do it. Dang it, Caleb. It's not your fault, but I wish you could have found some magic. Let's see from this angle. There's nothing really open. I don't blame him. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. All right, Torrey Taylor back. He punts. See if we can pin him deep. Oh, what a punt. Out of bounds inside the 5. He angled that perfectly at the 2-yard line. He placed that so perfect. Third phase, special teams. We'll see if we can pin him back here and get a safety out of this. What a punt, man. That's what a 4th-round kicker will get for you. Torrey Taylor breakout game. How do I untime it? I was doing it as a joke, Tony Moy. I love you on the channel. I hope you're not offended. I was doing it as a joke to is that coming from my screen? Hope you're not offended, Tony. You should be able to come back real soon. I don't know how to unmute or untime out you. I think it's 5 minutes. Maybe it's 10. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Accept my apology. Just having fun with you. It's like I do with Carl. I just tease you because people were saying you were saying stuff too soon. I'm not upset with you. Don't be upset with me, please. 5 minutes. All right, you can come back in 5 minutes. It was a joke. I hate these commercials. Good time for our first defensive turnover. Yeah, as you watch that end zone angle, which is similar to the all-22, there wasn't much open. I mean, maybe at the last second he could have tried to drop one over the top, but you'd be risking the interception there. He got rid of it like he should have. He did a good job. How much time left? 9:34. Looked like they spotted at the 2-yard line, but it's saying on the screen Green Bay 5, so they probably adjusted it after they saw the angles. But he had his foot down on the 2-yard line, but it looked like the ball landed out of bounds by the 2, which means it would cross sooner than that. So the 5 sounds about right, but I love it. I love it. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I'm starting to feel that anxiety too. You appreciate the timeout? We must have had to take a number 2. Jeremy's got to hit the head. All right, here we go. We're back. 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 5. Good time to put some pressure on Jordan Love, make him throw one up that he shouldn't. They'll run it here on 1st down. That's extremely predictable. I'm way behind. Make a comment as soon as you can, Tony, unless you got mad at me and you're gone. Yeah, we need to clean up the penalties. There's been too many of those. I don't know who that false start was on, but I don't like it. Man, that wind is gusting stuff across the field. There's the handoff. Tyreek Stevenson, good feeling there. He kind of let him get over him, but stopped it to about 4 yards, 5 yards. Be at the Green Bay 10. Man, I'm way behind because if you look at the screen, dang it. Darnell Wright again? That's like his 10th on the year. I am sick of that. All right, in the shotgun, 2nd and 5. If you looked at the screen, you already had it spoiled. There's a 1st down to the outside to Watson. All right, let's go. PTSD is kicking in. We got to get a stop on them now. They stopped us. We stopped ourselves with a penalty. They played good defense, good coverage on that last one. Let's stop them now. Ball on the Green Bay 17. Stop them here so we don't lose field position. Let's go 3 and out right here. It's not 3 and out because they already got a first down, but let's go 3 and out from here. Let's go. Let's go. Good time for a sack or a interception or a fumble or something. Let's go. Under center, Jordan Love. They're bringing the house. Fakes the handoff. Oh, look at Big Dex. Followed up. What's the penalty for? What's the flag for? Don't you tell me that's on the Bears. Booker came in after Dex pushed the pile. That was sexy by Dexy. I need to see that kind of pressure from Dexy more often. Jordan Love down on the ground. What are they? Helmet to helmet. Gosh dang it. He did. He went helmet to helmet. Jordan Love puts his helmet down, though, little pussy. Jeez. What a great play by the defensive line at a time when we needed that. F me. By the technicalities of the play, it was a penalty because it was helmet to helmet. But I think if the quarterback puts their head down when they see someone coming, you should have to turn to the side. He put his helmet down right into Booker. What a great play by Dex and Booker. I want to go back and look at that because Dex, the way it's like he got a burst of energy. Why don't we see that all the time from him? That burst was something to behold right there. Burst. He just moves his guy. And then Booker, I'm watching the replay. Sorry. Watching it again right here. So one more time. I'm going to watch Booker on this one because Dex just gets a burst of energy. Booker just slides right past this guy. He swims past 70. Oh, my gosh. The fact that that's a penalty pisses me off. What a great job by those two guys. We need to see some more of that. No, Jedi. No, he's not hurting us. He gets pressure and he has win rate. We need that. Nope. If Booker was on the ground hurt, it would not be a flag on Booker because it's the defensive player. Yeah, he tucked technically, roughing the passer when he's not a passer. He technically tucked. It would have been a sack. It's just what happens sometimes. I hate that. I am upset because it's freaking crappy. Because they didn't see it. How come nothing called on DJ? Because they didn't see it and they should have seen it. It was freaking bullcrap. So now the Packers, they were at the 17, 15-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 32 when that should have been a freaking negative sack. So Willis is going to have to come in for at least one play. He tucked his, what a pussy. Freaking, if you're going to put your head down, be ready for the impact, loser. What a loser. They're going to hand the ball off because Malik Willis came in. So expect the run, key in on it, and strip the ball out. Let's get a fumble here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Get the fumble here. You know it's going to be a handoff. Hands the ball off. Good, decent stop. Looks like 3 yards. Looks like they're going to give him an extra yard, 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Jordan Love not back, so they're going to hand it off again. It's very predictable when you got your backup coming in. Be ready for the run. 2nd and 6. Play clock down to 23, 22, 21. Okay, key in on this run. Let's go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Little motion. They're going to hand it off again. Just like I said, there's a hole. Bayard. Oh, man, they let him lean forward. If I can see it coming, you guys can see it coming too. Clog those holes. They should not be getting 5 yards. Looks like Jordan Love is going to go back to the locker room. More excuses for Packers fans. We were leading when Jordan Love left the game, and we lost when he was out of the game because Jordan Love wasn't in. You guys were getting crap anyways. All right, 3rd and 1. This looks like perfect time if I were Matt LaFleur to do a little play action. 9 seconds left. They got to hurry. He's under center. Will they hand it off? I don't see a handoff coming here. But with your backup quarterback in, you might. Just a snap off. They do hand it off, and we were ready for it. Good job, boys. Gonna stop him just short. Should be a punt situation here. 4th and 1 from the 41-yard line. Let's go. Need this ball back. We need to go down and score. Oh, they're going for it. Stuff them, please. Stuff them. Please stuff them. They're just going to try to get us to jump. They're doing the whole, this never works thing. Let's go. I hope they go for it, and I hope we stop them. They call the timeout. Oh, they'll punt it. I can already hear Packers' excuses now when they lose this game. We were up 3-0 when Jordan Love got concussed, and your player cheated. Austin Booker cheated. I'm ready for double fingers to Packers fans. Karma. I wouldn't call it payback because Austin Booker didn't do it on purpose, but that's what you call karma, baby. Karma. Karma. Oh, are they going for it? They are going for it. Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. Lowered his helmet, created that. If he doesn't, obviously lower it. No call is the right call. I agree with you. They're going for it. 4th and 1. Come on. Come on. Step up to the challenge, boys. Let's go. Stuff that box. Here's the handoff. Oh, he faked it, and Willis is going to have it on the outside. Easy first down. Cross midfield. F. All right. First down from about the 46, 45. Booker, stay home. That was Booker. Booker didn't stay home on that one. That's defensive end's job. Stay home. That was my job. I was defensive end. It's your job. Did not stay home. All right. 1st and 10 from the 46. Another handoff. Nope. Play action. Oh, where's the hold on that one? Looks like a little hold there to me on Dexter. They're not going to call it. Come on. Don't let them come down and score again. Honestly, Malik Willis might be better suited to face the Bears with his running ability. He's not going to pass as well as Jordan Love, but let's go. Come on, stop him right here. 2nd and 3, 39-yard line. About 2.5 yards to go. There was an early start there. And they easily rush for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 33. You know they're going to run it nonstop with Malik Willis. Why are we not playing better contain? Hit those lanes. I'm getting frustrated right now, guys. And you're going to witness a crash out here in a minute if we don't start playing better. First and 10, 33-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson playing middle linebacker on that one. Edmonds was on the outside playing the extra edge, playing for the blitz. I don't know why they're blitzing. I don't understand that coverage lineup at all. I don't know why DeMarco Jackson wouldn't be in on these run plays. Put DeMarco Jackson in. TJ Edwards. Let Maine have a little rest here for a minute. It's very predictable what they're doing, and it's working, and I don't like it. It's extremely predictable. You're going to see another run right here. 2nd and 6. And until we stop it, they're going to keep doing it. Back to pass. Oh, they finally passed it. And that's why the ground game helps the passing game. Wicks to the outside, just enough for the first down first, and just outside the red zone. First down from the 23-yard line. Adam's getting frustrated, guys. Adam's getting real frustrated right now. Yep, adjust for the quarterback that came in. Stack that box like crazy. There you go. That's a stacked box. There we go. This looks like better defense. Will we hit the holes? Oh, he missed. C.J. Gardner-Johnson missed the tackle. We had the right play grouping, and he just missed the tackle on that one. But that's better defense for this type of offense that they're running right now. They're talking about the heaters not working on the Packers side. Saying the Bears might have to turn theirs off because the Packers have to turn theirs off. I don't know all the rules on that, but see Bears players all over there trying to get warm before they make them shut them off. All right, 2nd and 6 here. 19-yard line. Malik Willis in the shotgun, little motion going across. Here's the handoff. Oh my gosh, how can we not see what's happening? How can we not see what's happening? Emmanuel Wilson, easy first down. Oh, Grady Jarrett got moved like he was nothing. Dominic Robinson was out of position. Kevin Byard wasn't over to help cover. It was just everything was sloppy. It's sloppy right now. I'm really frustrated. Malik Willis coming in was the best thing that happened to the Packers. 2-minute timeout. In the red zone, ball on the 5-yard line. It's time to nut up right now. If there was ever a time to nut up, it's right now. It's not over. We're not even getting. They're controlling possession right now, and that's what they have to do when they know our offense was playing well. But the D-line is pissing me off. Well said. I'm not even going to comment on it, but well said. I was joking before the game when I said 82% of money. That's actually a fact. 82% of money on this game is on the Bears. If Vegas doesn't want to take a bath. Yeah, the problem is right now we're not playing bad on offense in the first half. The penalty killed us, and then just didn't get an open play on that 3rd down. We had to punt it. Let's see some aggression here at the end of the half. Whatever happens, we're going to get the ball back. I hope we stop them to a field goal. 6-0 would feel better, and then we can go down and score. 7-0, we get the ball back in the second half. Yeah, Judon went to waivers, and I think the Bills. I don't remember who picked him up. Somebody else. I think the Bills picked him up. Yeah, we've only had 2 possessions, guys. We've only had 2 possessions on offense. That's really, really abnormal for a half of football. But we drove 90-plus yards on our first drive. Bear down. Turnover would be phenomenal. It was the Bills, Keith? Yeah, I thought it was the Bills. Yeah, I was upset at that too. That roughing penalty was... If I was a defensive end and I got called with that roughing penalty, I would be pissed. That's a huge game-changing momentum type of thing. The refs just took the game into their hands when they did that. All right, let's go. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Malik Willis under center. Little motion coming in. Looks like they're going to run it. Nope. Little quick slant and knocked away by Tyreek Stevenson. Great job. Pass was to Romeo Dobbs. Stevenson knocked it away at the last second. Good coverage there by Tyreek, who is not normally good at man-to-man coverage. Kept his eyes on him the whole time, put his hand up, deflected it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's going to be second and goal from the 4 or 5, wherever they posted it, 5-yard line. All right, let's go. In the shotgun. This looks like a Josh Jacobs handoff if I ever saw one. Tremaine Edmonds coming with the blitz. They shift over. They're ready for the handoff. Tremaine right there. Oh, come on. Grady Jarrett pulled him backwards, though. I like to see that backwards pulling. How much they gain on that one? 1 yard? So it's going to be third and goal from the 4-yard line. Good job, Grady Jarrett. I don't care about your halftime show. I don't. Get back to the game. Third and goal. This is a huge stop. If we ever needed a stop, this was the stop we needed. Come on. This is huge. Step up now, defense. Come on, fourth phase. You guys get cheering at the game. Let's go. I am shaking. I'm anxiety-ridden. Jalen's playing. He's just on a snap. The same thing. He's rotating, and it's probably good for him because he's not playing his best ball yet. He'll get there. All right, third and goal from the 4-yard line. Malik Willis in the shotgun. Back to pass on the outside. Over the cross the middle. Just not there. 2 defenders. Brisker and Byard both in great coverage on that one. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to kick. We're going to have about a minute. By the time they kick this one and kick off, we'll have about a minute and 35 seconds to drive down, and we need a touchdown. Being up 7-6 at the half with the ball in the second half would be phenomenal with how they've controlled the first half of this game. That would be abso-freaking-lutely phenomenal. I'd be happy. Let's go. Brandon McManus. It's 4th and goal. There's a snap right up the middle, and it's good. Man, the wind even pushed that a little bit, though. All right, 6-0. 6-0. It's okay. I will not be shocked if Jordan Love comes back in the second half. He's getting checked out in the locker room. He's a system quarterback. Packers fans can't lean it all on him. Malik Willis has actually played better than Jordan Love did in that quarter right there. So both system quarterbacks. It doesn't kill him to have him gone. We got to learn to contain that run. That run defense was absolutely pathetic in that second quarter. We were doing so well too, but right in the 5-yard line, they stuffed them. So good stops there. Good stops. Now it's our turn. Let's go. All right, what are you guys saying? Hopefully we can get a score before the end half. I think we score. Hopefully we get a touchdown. Let's go. Bear down. Let's get a touchdown. Brady made a good point. More accurate pass is probably picked. Yeah, he was behind, but I almost think Malik Willis might have been throwing that one away because there was really good coverage when you saw the play develop. Not great for us so far, though. Yeah, but honestly, that first drive, we've only had 2 possessions. So don't make it seem like, oh, we haven't. It's been terrible. No, the defense, if we fix the run defense at halftime, which we've done a very good job of doing, if we fix the run defense, get some of that stuff fixed, coaches can talk about how Malik Willis is different. They can go over that at halftime and then clean up the 2 penalty. I mean, I still feel like we played a better half of football than they have. It's just one stupid trying to get tricky with the snap over Monangai's head. Man, you quarterback sneak that, or you Cole Kmet sneak that, and I think we got a touchdown there. And then the other one, just penalty kind of killed it, and they played good defense on that one and made us have a punt there. But let's go. Minute 41 left. Says the temperature's 32 degrees, winds at 21 miles an hour, minute 41 left. Caleb just hasn't had much opportunity. We cannot let them run the ball the way they've been running the ball. It controls the game. It controls the play clock. Time of possession is, I don't know the time of possession yet, but it's heavily in their favor so far. So when they have someone place hold it like that on the kickoff, we're just going to take the knee in the end zone. That's a 12th player on the field. That player, once he gets done holding the ball on the kick, he's got to sprint off the field as fast as they can. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, but doesn't take away from one of the 10 linemen up front. They still get their 10 guys up front. 84 for 6. I wouldn't mind that one bit. Anytime you get in an 84's hand, it's a good business decision. Excuse me. All right, 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. Let's go. I got a tickle on my nose. All right, Caleb in the shotgun. Am I behind because... All right, Caleb in the shotgun. Across the middle to Loveland. I think someone must have saw something. A couple extra yards. We're going to be right at midfield here. Actually, I think Caleb's painted nails might be an advantage because they can see him holding up his fingers better. More quarterbacks might be doing it. They're going to bring pressure here in the shotgun. Caleb rolls out to the left. He's going to throw it away. Nothing open. So it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Minute 13 left. We're right at midfield. Caleb's 4 for 7, but 2 of those are throwaways. So his completion percentage, his adjusted completion percentage, is going to be right around 80%. He's having a good game so far. Making him sit on the bench that long is very strategic by them killing that clock. It's going to slow him down a little bit. Let's hope he comes out hot here. 48.5-yard line. 2nd and 10. Caleb back to throw. Zips it across to Zacchaeus, who's going to get 7 yards. Well, they're going to spot that one short because of where Dahlman put it. Dahlman should have put it up 1 more yard because it was 1 more yard. But 3rd and 4, 56 seconds left. Caleb back. Going to zip it out to the outside. Where's the PI on that one? Why is there not PI on that one? Why is there not PI on that one? All over commit. When he hits him right there, that's way off the line. Then he's draped over him. How is that not PI? All right, no penalties, no issues here. Let's go. 4th and 4. If we're going for it, be clean. On the 45-yard line, just out of field goal range. Got some motion for Komet. Delay of game. We were doing it on purpose to punt. That was a bad no call. Yeah. That's frustrating. It's not a pre-snap penalty. They did it on purpose to get more room for the punt. All right. I'm frustrated. I'm going to go fill my water up. We'll come back and I'll show PFF grades for the first half. No, I'm not going to leave yet. I didn't realize I thought there's 15 seconds left. There's 45 seconds left. Ooh, things are getting chippy. Things are getting chippy. Nice job, Homer, coming in to help that. Hardy stepping in. Packers are just freaking, they're not even thugs. They're like wannabe gangsters that wear their pants down below their ankles and have a butter knife and act like they're freaking mafia. It's losers. Freaking hate the Packers. They're just going to nail it out. We're going to halftime. They took that knee early. I'd love to see us call a timeout right now and make them punt it. Would have been fun to call the timeout, make them punt that. That would have been fun. It's halftime. All right, I'm going to take a bathroom break. Going to fill my water up. I'm going to come back. I'll show you PFF grades. The story of that first half. The Packers' run game, we need to stop it. Time of possession, 1957 by the Packers, 10:03 by the Bears. We only got 3 possessions, and really that third one, yeah, they're showing the Booker highlight right now, which is BS, absolute BS. If I wasn't live with you guys, I'd be on Twitter right now cutting video of those plays and showing how the refs are absolutely screwing us so far. But good teams overcome it. Overcome the refs. We can do it. Absolutely. I feel like the officials are definitely they're handing the game right now to the Packers, and it's pathetic. So, all right, 2 minutes. I will be right back. All right. Story of the second half needs to be us controlling and dictating this game. Let's see. Again, no pressure. Strange how we had so much pressure last week. We were playing 4 backups from the Browns offensive line. 4th down call looks bad. Agreed. Defense is going to be worn out in the second half. Nah, I don't know. We got halftime. Long drive. Yeah, not a big fan of what's going on so far. So let's stop that one. We'll go over to PFF. I got to pull it up. Hold on. By game. Bears game is live. All right. Let's go over there. All right. So let's see how this looks first. No. There's that. We need to make it a little bit bigger. We need to zoom it in. All right. So here's your offensive grades. Let me take me off screen. Hold on one second here. Take me completely off. Here's your offensive grades so far. This is first half grades. Lamade Zacchaeus with the best grade so far. 19 total snaps. Ja'Day Walker, Kyle Knight. Nobody really should have a bad grade. I think they're penalizing Drew Dahlman mostly for the bad snap on that one, but everyone looks fairly good here. Caleb Williams, 72.7. Let's go look at passing for Caleb. So passing for him, 5 for 9, 65 yards. No big time throws. I thought that one was pretty close to one, though, where he led Zacchaeus. No turnover worthy plays. Adjusted completion percentage, 71.4. 2 throwaways, 6 defensive pressures. Who's allowed the pressure so far? Let's look at the blockers. Ozzie Trapil has 2 pressures again against him. That's not good. Dahlman, 1 pressure, and Tooney allowed a pressure, which is shocking. Jonah Jackson, Darnell right off that right side. No pressure coming from that side. So there's, from the offensive line, 5 total pressures and a self-pressure from Caleb, apparently. Let's look at the defense. The defensive side, you got TJ Edwards with the best grade so far. He has looked good both in coverage and against the run. Grady Jarrett up there. Austin Booker struggling with the run defense right there. Did not contain on that one play, which was pretty damaging on that one. Tremaine Edmonds, a little slow on his first game back. Andrew Billings needs to get off this team. He's looked terrible all year. Kevin Byard, Grady Jarrett, Montez Sweat, all decent. How many pressure we got? Jervon Dexter with 2 pressures. Man, if he could move the pocket like he did on that one play, and he's not going to get credit for that one either. Him and Austin Booker are not going to get credit for the penalty play because they just don't count. But they stepped up big on that one. Let's look at your coverage grades. So far, TJ Edwards with the best grade. Nashawn Wright, not the best. 3 for 4 against him. Tremaine Edmonds, 2 for 2 against him. Jalen Johnson, 1 for 1. That one outside one where he kind of slipped. TJ Edwards looking good. Tyreek Stevenson having a decent game so far. He's looked like it too. One really good pop by him too. Let's look at the pressure. Pass rush, Jervon Dexter and Montez Sweat above 20 win rate. That's really good. No pressure from Sweat, but Jervon Dexter with a 7.7 PRP pressure rating. So watch this. Packers. Who's having a better game? Malik Willis. So I don't want to hear a damn thing from Packers fans about Love was having a bad game. He was not having a good game. Anyway, so let's get off of this. Let's see the countdown to when the game comes back. Remove that. Put me back on. We'll add stop sharing. We get the ball back first. This will be okay. This will be okay, guys. Let's see what you guys are saying. That's the way. No, D is struggling. D-line is playing like ass. I agree. I don't know what you guys are saying PFF is so bad for. Like, you take what you saw, you take the grades, and you combine them together to get your analysis. It's not one or the other. Let's see here. Yeah, we need a touchdown to come out and start this drive. We need to put pressure on the Packers. Jalen Johnson been playing so bad. Luckily, they haven't gone to him a lot. He's been decent in coverage other than the one play they went to him at. Yeah, Booker is actually playing really well. I like the pressure, and I like the get off. He's doing good moves, good swim moves. He looks really good, but getting penalized will hurt you. Yeah, the one sack we had was called a roughing. I hope so too, Steve Rogers. Not outthink himself. I think he's going to come out with a good game plan. Not a fan of that trick play. Me neither. Run the damn ball. Yep, we will. Yeah, they'll start airing it out more if Love is back. I don't want to see that, but that's what we're prepared for. That's why we didn't play as well against the run. All right. I'm getting my optimism up, getting psyched up and ready. Contract escalators do affect the salary cap, but I think we're pretty much out of contract escalators. I think they're pretty much used up. What is in my water? Yeah, the way he went to the locker room, I don't think he'll be back. So I'd expect a heavy dose of the run game, and they need to be prepared for that because we didn't. Refs bugging, dude was all over Komet. Yep, that should have been a PI. I appreciate that, and I actually do a little gambling. I do some sports app gambling. I do very light. I don't go heavy, but I have seen some people living in Vegas whose lives have been destroyed, who aren't responsible, literally destroyed by gambling. So we'll just have a moment here with Steve Keith. Why I didn't take. I actually had a decent sized gambling sponsorship that was going to pay me $1,000 a month. Like that's for my size of channel and this type of. That's good money. This is not my full-time gig. I own an insurance agency that's not freaking phenomenal right now. Like I expanded to Illinois. If anybody wants a quote, let me know. I'd love to quote you. I just did not feel comfortable taking the gambling sponsorship. I know it's down to each and every individual being responsible for their money, but it's not something I wanted to push on people. You know, I do very lightly. In fact, there's an ad on TV right now at my local channel. William Hill Sports Gambling. On this year, I have $1,000 deposited into my William Hill account on my phone. My balance right now is $1,225. I don't bet big. I bet very little, usually $5, $10, $25. And I don't get out of control with it. And so I hope nobody struggles with that. But I appreciate that, Keith. It's never something I'm going to push on you guys. I'm never going to take this channel and make it. If there's another sponsor that comes along, maybe I'll do it. I don't want it to take over the channel where they have high demands. I did get one offer from the ball trimmer, the Manscapers, but they were going to pay. I mean, it was peanuts. It wasn't worth me doing what they wanted me to do. So it wasn't the matter of fact that I wouldn't do that one. It just wasn't worth me putting on the channel for what they were willing to pay. So I'm not going to push something on you guys that I don't believe in pushing on you. I do. Some people have called me a hypocrite on Twitter because I posted a couple things about my sports betting on there. That's fine. I don't mind that I do a little sports betting. It's never going to be something that consumes my life. I've watched people get destroyed by it, and I hope none of you have a struggle with that because it's a real thing. I've seen people living in Vegas get consumed by it, and it's not something I'm going to push on you guys. So sorry if that's too much of a blurb or too much of a moment, but anyways, worth me saying that I hope you guys don't struggle with that. Nobody should get consumed by it because anything that can consume your life, you should take a step back from. But Jordan Love's out for the game. They just announced. Aaron Andrews on the sideline, just announcing that right now. So that'll be the excuse the Packers fans have. But as I showed you, Love was not playing great in this game. Willis was playing better than Jordan Love. So I hope we do beat him, and I hope they cry their salty tears all week, all month, into the playoffs. And I hope our coaches have us ready to defend the run because the run game is better with Malik Willis in the game. Yeah, anybody coming to Vegas, that's a good – I've had buddies come to Vegas, and I'll take $200 out. We'll go play the table games. I'm going to tell you from experience in Vegas, any sports betting, but tables too, they'll come, we'll put 200. Usually I always lose it. You just got to – it's entertainment. You got to be willing to lose it. Don't chase it. Don't try to win it back. And if you win, have a nice steak dinner or something. But all love. Go Bears. Bear down. Here we go. Here's the kickoff. McManus. Good timing. Oh, let me get the screen back. Sorry, guys. Share screen. For those who like it, I know some of you guys like this. I don't know if everybody does, but Up to about the 34-yard line by Duvernay. Let's make it split like this again. Right there. All right, so hopefully they prepared for the differences in play style from Malik Willis. I would expect heavy dose of run here. So 1st and 10 for the Bears. Let's get that run game going for us too. Komet's in the backfield, lined up as a fullback type with Monangai behind him. Komet motions out to the side. Kill, which means we're probably going to a run. Caleb under center. Snaps the ball. Hand off to Monangai. Oh, Swift. I'm sorry. I didn't see the numbers right. He's only going to get about 2 yards, so it'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Establish the run. That's good. Now they're questioning whether we're going to run it again on 2nd down or pass it. Good time for a play action here. I think we need to establish the pass a little bit more, but keep them honest with the run. So let's see what we do here. 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line as it shows on the screen. Oh, I didn't catch it at halftime, so Ben Johnson took accountability for that one. That's fine. Let's come back in the second half and let's get going. All right, in the shotgun, little slant outside to Monangai. Ooh, wide open field. Nobody was covering him. Plows someone over, keeps going. That's what we need. That's what we need right there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'll do a little spin for you. Let's go. Caleb zips it out to him. Nobody covering him. Nobody out there. Komet with the good ceiling block. Let's see from this side. Nobody out there. And Komet seals off that block, and it's pay dirt from that. Well, he obviously got stopped. But all right, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. We're in field goal range. A little pitch to Swift. I don't like this one from the start. Oh, that's ugly. Yeah, they were sniffing that up from the start. Let's get away from those screen type of pitches to the outside. I don't like those. I don't like those at all. I haven't liked those all year. All right. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Now we're really not in. We're in field goal range for Jake Moody. We're not in field goal range for Cairo. Not in this wind. All right. Caleb fakes the handoff. Throws across the middle. Oh, 50-50 ball for Loveland. It's thrown behind him. And it's pass broken up by Xavier McKinney. Looked like that was close to a pick. Thrown behind him. Throw it higher. Higher for Loveland, not behind him. Ooh, it was almost picked by McKinney. Behind him. I don't like seeing that. You came out so hot in the first half. Lead him a little bit more. All right, it's going to be 3rd down. Big 3rd down here. 3rd and 13. Knowing the Bears, we're just going to hand it off and get it set up for field position for a field goal. Watch. Nope. Little pass to the outside to Swift. Good contain. Oh, didn't hold up long enough. That's field goal range, though. At least we're going to get points, hopefully. Hopefully. I do trust Cairo from this distance, and I trust Cairo in the wind. So I'm good with this. Take that field goal. It's at least something on the board. Take the points. I don't like those play calls, though. I'm not a big fan of those. My screen has not showed it. I'm sorry if I offend for saying it, but you can see on the screen that I won't say it. 4th and 8, 46-yard attempt. I do trust Cairo even in this wind. That's where Cairo is good with the elements. Oh, man, that goalpost is shaking, though. Kicks it perfectly. Look at that. He gauged it perfect. Plenty of leg, too. Up and good. Bears are down 6-3. All right, let's go. We're on the board. 6-3. Now it's time for the defense to do their job. Man, Cairo played that win perfectly. Good job, Cairo. You've earned my respect for the day. I just wish you had a longer leg. Did that hit the goalpost? Did that hit the goalpost, guys? I'm going to rewind that. Did that hit the goalpost and go in still? I don't know if it did or not. Let's see from this angle. Oh my gosh, it did. It clipped the goalpost. Even though he started it way left, the wind took it all the way right. That's freaking crazy. That wind is wild. I'm glad he kicked it the way he did. Carl just texted me and said, "There's your Brazilian kicker, son." He always likes to antagonize. I love Carl. Carl's a good dude. We didn't do our live show this week with the holidays. We both had stuff that interfered. I apologize, guys. Is that Mitch Trubisky on a Progressive commercial? You guys getting the same commercial? Poor Mitch. Wish it could have been a little different, buddy. Seems like a freaking lifetime ago when Mitch was our quarterback. Crazy kick. I need Caleb to lock in. I think so. What a kick. No, almost. 3 is better than nothing. Bear down. Love it. Crazy kick. He's good in the wind. Glad we kept him. Him. Glad we kept him too, Jeremy. I need a leg. I need a kicker with a leg. We should have kept both. Be funny to have two kickers on the 53-man roster. That would be funny. Have one be a healthy scratch every week. It's not worth it. I know. Time for legal snacks. Creighton is referring to sacks. I do think that first one was legal. I think Jordan Love self-inflicted himself, little pussy. Yeah, the O-line's, especially against the Packers, having some key guys out. They're struggling more than they should. I don't like that. I need Ozzie to really be locked down. Be the guy we need. Let's go. These commercials are way too long. Way too long on the commercials. Huh? Legal snacks? He's talking about sacks. He's talking about sacks. Snacks to Creighton are sacks. Sacks are snacks. They're snacks for the defensive lineman. Hey, Fishing 702. Come on, defense. Let's go. Let's hope we come out with a good game plan for the run defense. That's what we need right now. Did I miss the kickoff? Nope. Here's the kickoff right here. Up. And it's going to go into the end zone, so they're going to go ahead and hold on to it and start at the 35-yard line. Bears have the most Hall of Famers, NFL championships, 19 and 13 or 9 and 13. I thought they'd show more stats. Oh, 212th meeting of all time. So that means the Packers won 108, the Bears won 103. We need to take this back from the Packers. All right, here we go. Malik Willis. 1st and 10 from the 35. Oh, man. Wide open. Apparently, we didn't have him ready in coverage. Sucky, poo-poo. Yeah, I just said that. Luke Musgrave, wide open. I think that was Edwards that was lacking on coverage there. Yep, just did not stay with him. So they're already on their side of the field, going to be at the 39-yard line. Like they came out ready for the run. They didn't come out ready for the pass. In the shotgun, now they'll hand it off. Keep them honest with the run. How's that not a hold on Billings? Basically pancaked him. I don't know if Billings tripped. About 3 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 7. The 36. Did I get live? I am live. Let's go, Dennis Allen. Let's key these guys in. 2nd and 7. Handoff again, delayed handoff, and they're opening up lanes. And, man, just stop him. Freaking get low and drive them back. The only one that's been doing that this whole game is freaking Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett's pulling people backwards. Everyone's letting them fall forward. They're not that good. 3rd and 1. You look on the screen, I'm cheating, and I don't like what I see. I might go into hiding if we lose this game. You won't see me until New Year. First down to Luke Musgrave on the outside. Easy. Too easy. Too easy. First and 10 from the 25. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Let's go. I want something to be excited about in this game. I want something to psych me up. Let's get a turnover here. So far, this is too easy for the Packers. No pressure. Oh, there we go. Oh, wrap up, Dom Rob. Tremaine doesn't contain the side, and he runs for 10 yards. You've got to contain a running quarterback. You have to contain a running quarterback. You have to contain a running quarterback. You know what? I'm playing with this ball. I think it's bad luck. No more ball. Let's see if things turn around. I'm a little suspicious. Who's hurt? Jaden Reed. He's a wuss anyways. They're all wusses. More commercials. Yay. All right, the ball's out of my hand. No more ball. Ball's gone. If that doesn't work, we're going to try something else. We're going to hex the voodoo off of this Packers owning us in this rivalry. We need this win bad. We need it more than the Packers need it. We got to stop them for a field goal here. We got to come down and score a touchdown. I can't take much more of this. Because Willis is better than Love. He was last year too. System quarterbacks. System quarterbacks. Yeah, I'm getting frustrated too. I gave an office reference. Or did you give an office reference? I didn't catch it if I did. Maybe something's ingrained in my head. It's about time to get out the 100 proof. Yeah, we haven't done well against running quarterbacks. All right. We're feeling negative right now, but it's about to turn around, guys. We're only down 6-3. Stop them to a field goal here. And then we got to drive down and we got to score a touchdown. Enough of this BS where we get stalled. We got to take control of this game. Control it through the ground and pound. Kill them through the air. I'm bouncing. I do this anxiety knee bounce thing. No, nobody is playing well on D right now. Because if they start to play well, then they miss a tackle. They don't wrap up. They don't. DeMarco Jackson's not playing enough. I'll say that. He needs to be in there more. That's right. Yo, cheer up. We're the comeback kids. We got this. Oh, too bad. It was the Packers that ran into each other. I don't want anybody to get injured, but now they can't cry that we did something foul. All right, 14-yard line. Steve Rogers. Iceman time. Let's go. Handoff, predictable, out of position. Brisker's trying to show him he was being held. Oh, I'm not happy right now, guys. This is a playoff game. You can't afford to be playing like this. All right, stop him right here, guys. Come on, 2nd and 5. Now's the time. Need a sack. Can't sack if they run. It's going to be a handoff to Jacobs. Nope, keeper. Nobody contains. Nobody stays home. Stay in your lane. Grady Jarrett, what are you celebrating for? They just got a freaking 3rd and 1. Quarterback sneak. They got the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Okay, let's go. Now, if there's ever time for a turnover, now is that time. I need something to be excited over. I'm seriously about to crash out. I'm about to have an anxiety-ridden attack. I'm about to have some kind of handoff to Jacobs. He's going to pound down for a yard. Nation right again. Nation right. Nation right. Nation right. Stripped that right out of his hands on the quarterback sneak again. Who has the ball? Nation right. Freaking, I love you. Please tell me we have the ball. Please tell me you have the ball. I have tingles going through me. I'm so excited. I asked for this. I needed this. Please, 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 please. Please give us the ball. Please. Dexter thinks we have it. Come on. Show us who has the ball. Let's go. Edmonds has the ball. Edmonds has the ball. Just tell us it's our ball. There it is. Bears ball. Boom. Yeah, baby. Yes. Nation Wright did the same freaking thing. He pulled on that. He tugged it away. There's Byard. There's CJ Gardner-Johnson. He and Edmonds both fall on it right there. There's the replay that shows it. Boom. We freaking needed that so freaking bad, guys. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Didn't want to scream in your ears, but baby, that's exactly what we need. Nation Wright is so freaking valuable, man. I love this kid. I started off this year not liking him at all, and he has improved in this system with Dennis Allen, man. He has come along so far. That's the 2nd time he stripped a ball on a quarterback or a running back type of play where you're just grinding like that. They don't call it dead. Freaking pull that thing out, man. Let's go. That's huge. That is so freaking big. We're going to be deep in our own territory, but man, we drove that 190-something yards before we had a bad snap on that 4th down. We can drive it 90 yards again. We just got to get going. We got to flow this thing. Man, that was big. Stop them from getting points. Get a touchdown here. Go up 10-6. We control this game. Let's do this. That shifts momentum so freaking hard. I love it. You know what? That's not a bad point. If Myles Garrett wasn't having the sack craziness that he was, Nation Wright, and if he had better coverage all the time, man, if he was locked down all the time, he'd be getting a major contract. With the run defense has come along. Seriously, the last 4 weeks, his run defense has been night and day. I'll break that down later after the game. I'll show you weeks 1 through 10 and weeks 11 on. Nation Wright made some adjustment with his run defense where he's in there on every play and he's tackling so much better. What was a weakness, what was a liability is now a strength. Man, I'm so freaking stoked right now. Iceman time. Let's go. Get off these commercials and get us in there. I know Caleb's hyped. I know the whole team's hyped after that. This is something that shifts momentum. Let's go. I threw the ball away, guys. That ball is probably going to go in the trash if we win this game. It's all the ball's fault. Say that right now. It's the ball's fault. Woo! Woo! Let's go. We were asking for it, and we got it. No, we can't pay right. We can't afford to pay right. But he's better than Stevenson. Stevenson needs to be a safety next year. Yeah, that's right, Steve Rogers. Team-friendly contract. I'm good paying him 4 or 5. And you know what? I think he should be happy with $4 or $5 million a year. Do a 2-year, $9 million with incentives contract. I'd be happy. He should be happy. Everyone should be happy. All right, starting from the 2-yard line, Caleb under center. Oh, I don't like this. Let's just get a nice breakthrough run here, Monangai. Kmet leading the way. Monangai right behind him. Boom. Breaks a tackle just like we wanted. Breaks another one. Spin move. Got the first down plus more. That's going to be a 13-yard game. Gives us a little flexibility there, a little room to breathe. Freaking love Monangai, man. My guy, Monangai. I freaking love that kid. On a per snap basis, he's leading most categories for rookies, running backs on a per snap basis. He just hasn't got the workload that some of the other guys have got. And in fact, him and O'Marion Hampton are probably the 1-2 punch for this rookie class. So, all right, second down. Let's see if we do a little play action here with Monangai in the backfield. A little motion there for Colston Loveland across the middle. They just pitch it. Monangai hitting the hole. Oh, he gets bent back. He still did all right. That's all right. That's all right. 3-yard gain. We're okay. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 8, looks like. They gave him 2 yards. Feed me, Seymour. We got to move the ball. We've got to move the ball. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8, another pitch. What's with all these pitches? It's getting predictable. Knock it off. It was 2nd and 7. Now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Lost a yard on that one. I really like Ben Johnson's play calling, but he's got to stop overthinking himself, and he's got to do what he's good at. Don't pitch it there. 3rd and 8. Caleb in the shotgun, back to pass. Oh, DJ right there. Catches it. Oh, come on. Get the yak. Ah. Gets stymied. We're not going to go for it here. F. We're going to have to punt. F. We need some momentum shift, man. We had it there. What's with these freaking pitches? Ah. Ben Johnson, pitches are not the way to go, buddy. Do what you're good at. I don't know if we have either. Honestly, I have to go back and look, but I don't know what's going on with Ben Johnson because he looked forward to facing Matt LaFleur twice a year. And now he's just, I don't know what's going on there. Spiraling punt into the wind. They're going to have good field position at the 36-yard line. Come on. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, but Nashawn Wright is not struggling, and that's good. No, I think we knew we'd miss them. Oops, wrong one. Feels like we're missing Burden and Rome more than we thought we would. Yeah, where is our passing game? It's not getting opened up. He's not being creative enough, and he needs to get there. That was into the wind. That punt was into the wind, so that's not a bad punt by Taylor. That was just into the wind. What time is it? It's Bears time. Let's go. We're only down 6-3, guys. Big stop here. Hey, if it takes a pick six, I'm down with a pick six. Let's get one of these guys. Let's get another stop. Let's get those lanes clogged up, force them to pass, and then let Nashawn Wright in his length. We gotta fill our coverage lanes, though. We're okay. Yeah, I don't think anyone's happy with what Ben Johnson did there, but he has done some good things. All right, that's actually good perspective, Keith Hall. Ben is not throwing the ball because it's into the wind. So we're on the wrong side of the field here. On our next possession, maybe we can push it down a little bit more. I don't know. Either way, let's go. It's good to know in the fourth quarter we'll have the wind in our back. Yeah, it's not like Green Bay is killing us. This is a defensive battle. This is a nasty, grinded-out game. Yeah, our offensive line is having a little struggle right now, and I'm not liking – I need to break it down without watching live. I never catch everything live, but with the plays where I have watched Ozzie, I really think Ozzie needs to have some help this offseason. His kick slide just is not improving. He pencils up too much. He's got – for a big guy, he's got to either work on the muscle on his legs, on his base, and crouch constantly and learn how not to get tired. It just looks like he gets tired and then he stands up too much and he doesn't kick slide well. Sorry, that's an awful image that I'm but that's what it feels like. All right, let's go. Big Bill's in there. Doesn't make me happy. Grady Jarrett's in there. Looks like Dom Rob on this side and Sweat on the other side. That's a run-contained defense for sure if we ever saw one. We are expecting the run. Tremaine's going to fill that hole, and they just find a hole anyways. They find a massive, massive hole. We had everything called right, but Andrew Billings is a large piece of lard that shouldn't be on this team and needs to get off the team today, not tomorrow. Cut him. Should have been cut before the year. I said that. I'm the only person saying it. Everybody says I'm stupid, but I'm right. Sorry. Grady Jarrett didn't look good on that one either. Almost got hold, maybe. Held. All right. Now stop them. Don't let them get in field goal range. They got the win at their back, as he said. All right. That's a little designed run to read out to the right. Looks like he stepped out of bounds early, but maybe he gained 4 or 5 yards on the screen. 2nd and 4. Yeah, 2nd and 4 from the 46-yard line. They're moving on us too quickly. I don't like it. Let's get a stop here. Come on. Shift over. They jump. That made him jump. That made him jump. False start. Nice. Our defense made them jump at the last second by shifting. Need some more of that. Good job, Dennis Allen. Now let's stop the run here. Be 2nd and 9 from the 49. I don't like what I just saw on my screen. Oh, play action. Wide open. Bobbles it. Catches it still. Christian Watson. First down, Packers. Oh, man. Byard was almost timed that perfectly to knock it out of his hands, too. All right, let's go. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Willis under center. Almost certainly going to be a handoff here. There's the handoff. Man, those holes are just massive. Why can't we defend against the run? Caden McDonald, please be a Bear. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 36-yard line. They got the win at their back. But it's swirling left, actually. You can see all that stuff blowing across the field. Stop him here. Make him throw or make him kick it. That wind is gusting. They're going to run it. You know they're going to run it. Clog the lanes. Come up in the box. You're too far back. Put freaking DeMarco Jackson in the game, for crying out loud. There's the handoff. Kicks it to the outside. Sweat holds on to him. Byard, come on, bring him down. Ah! It's going to be a big 3rd down here. Massive 3rd down here. Oh, F, I shouldn't have looked down. Those who don't want it spoiled, don't look at your screen. I'm preparing you now. Oh, beautiful though. I spoiled it, but it's going to be called back, guys. Yep. Touchdown. My screen says it's getting called back, so don't lose hope yet. Don't lose hope yet. My sports app says it's getting called back, so I'm not letting you crash out. Don't crash out yet. Don't crash out. My sports app says they're calling this one back. Oh, now it's updated. It's good. Touchdown. F. I gave you false hope. You're welcome. CJ Gardner-Johnson just not there. I wonder what they were debating there because they called it back for a minute. Ooh, CJ Gardner-Johnson went down funky on his knee. I hope he's okay. So they're going to call the sportsman like. This isn't even close to over. But this drive is going to be crucially important. Oh, F me. F me. All right, so their extra point is good. We've had a good year at home. Why do we choke against the Packers? I don't even want to check Twitter. I guarantee Packers fans are being annoying as hell right now. Freaking cheese block on their head. What fan base thinks that is cool? Like, cheesehead, literally the definition is an idiot. I don't know if you guys know that. If you pull up the definition of a cheesehead, it means idiot. And they've adopted that to be the motto of their fan base. Yeah. We should be at least at 13 right now. At least 13. I do too. I'm not giving up hope yet, guys. Come on. We got this. This drive is critically important. I might be down in the mud if we don't get a touchdown on this drive. This drive is going to be really important. That's obvious. I'm sorry. Let's go. Not many optimistic people right now. We've got some negativity flowing. Someone give me the good vibes. There we go, Steve Rogers. What time is it? Game time. Let's go. I don't like that, Don. We still have Caleb, Mr. Clutch, Mr. Iceman. I agree. This is absolutely on the coaches right now. I agree. Kyle says, I'm always negative. It's part of my charm. Yeah, we are. We're having a bad game. Not even close to over. This is not even close to over. I've seen bigger comebacks. Let's go right here. Let's go. We'll see one of those. Devin Duvernay returns out to the 50-yard line. I'd like to see that right now. With this win being this bad, I would expect nothing less than one run to start the drive for the Bears and let that play clock die to start the second half, to start the fourth quarter. Carl, you say stuff like that, I'm going to put it on here. I said, how you feeling, Carl? He says, hoping this edible kicks in before I'm too depressed. Dennis sounds overmatched. Not his fault we don't have Kenneth Grant. Duvernay blocks the way for Blackwell, getting out to about the 30-yard line. There's going to be a flag on the play. Who's the flag on? On the return, it's always going to be on the Bears. Someone's going to have a bad block or a hold or something. Holding on the offense, on the return team. Awesome. Good job. Where are we starting from? 20? Oh, good job. Way away from the play. Nice job, Elijah Hicks. Good job. Proud of you. Thanks for making it tougher for us. Yeah, I would expect nothing less than a handoff here, kill the clock, and get us to the fourth quarter where the wind's at our backs. Let's go. Caleb in the shotgun, hands it off to Swift, cuts it up. Going to get about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. They'll let this go to the fourth quarter. All right, guys. Fourth quarter time. We got the wind at our backs. We're going to be all right. Defense has only given up 13 points, but that last drive was bad. All right. They're switching sides of the field. I'm going to hurry and use a bathroom break. I'm drinking too much water. I'll be right back. You gotta have faith, faith, faith. Gotta have faith, faith, faith. No, it's 1 and 3 in the division. We're 1 and 3 in the division. We are not 1 and 4 in the division. We're 1 and 3 in the division. It ain't over till it hits 0, boys. We've seen bigger things happen. This is not that big of a hole. We're down 10 in the fourth quarter. 15 minutes left. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. We've got the ball. This is an important drive. Got to get it rolling no matter what it takes. We got to get it rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? Got to get this win. Let's get off commercials. I'm sick of commercials. I want to see my game played. Let's go. All right, Malik Willis carving us up. System quarterback Malik Willis. Offensive grade up to 71.4 with an adjusted completion percentage of 71.4. Malik Willis. What a stud. Okay, here we go. The shotgun hands it off. Oh, fakes the handoff. Caleb's going to roll out. He's going to hit it across the middle to DJ Moore. Beautiful. About the 46-yard line. Great, great completion. Good job. That's what I like to see. That's my DJ. That's my DJ. Good start. Yeah, boy. We got the win at our back now, guys. Don't take that too lightly. Here we go. Keep them honest with the run here again. To Swift. Oh, nice through the hole. Keep plowing forward. That's what we lead. That's about 9 yards. It's going to be 1 yard short there. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. We got the wind at our back. They had the wind at their back. They outscored us 7-3 in that third period. We need to outscore them 14-0 in this period. Period, quarter, whatever. All right, under center. Little motion with Smythe. He's going to hand it off again to Swift. I like no pitches. Pitches are for stitches. You know what I was going to say. Easy first down there for DeAndre Swift. Keep him honest. I like it. Keep the ground and pound going. Air it out when you need to. Bears are getting close to red zone territory. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line, looks like. 26-yard line. I already see. I need to quit looking at my screen because then I can see what the next play is. Another handoff there to Swift. He's going to cut back, and nice. Nice gain. That looks like 7 to me. They're going to say it's 6. Second and 3. Oh, it looks like it's stalled. That's good. All right, so on the screen, it's stalled. Let's see if we can refresh this thing. There we go. There's the refresh. All right, 2nd and 3. Bears going to hand it off to Swift again. Pound that rock. Easy first down. We're close to red zone. My anxiety is taking over because I just feel like Ben Johnson's going to outsmart himself again. 1st and 10. You've kept him honest. I think both teams know this will probably be a pass here. Can he outsmart Hafley? You know they're thinking you're going to pass. I can already see the screen, so I know they are going to try to pass, but I'd like to see him run it one more time just to keep him super honest. Fakes the handoff. Ooh, pressure coming. Caleb spins out of it. I like it. Just run that, Caleb. You don't have to pass every time. Take the 5-yard run, man. Take the run. It was wide open. Rashawn Gary, he avoids him, rolls out. I mean, I want to see the bigger screen. I think he could have got 5, 6, maybe even a first down there. Second and 10, we're going to run it right up the gut. A yard. All right, this is getting stalled. I'm getting frustrated. Turnover. You seen the next play? Is it a turnover? We turn the ball over? Timeout. I've seen several where he just tries to hang in there too long to make the pass, and then he ends up throwing it away. There's so many plays he could run for big yards. Third and 9. Intentional grounding. Now they throw the flag. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get the field goal here. If you don't make this, Santos, you're dead to me. If you make it, you're fully redeemed, and I love you. If you miss it, you're dead to me. Come on, Brazilian kicker. Be worth keeping. All right, I just checked my screen. I got it spoiled, but I'm happy. Man, that wind is whipping. That wind is whipping. I'm late. I know, guys. I'm sorry. There's the snap. Kick is up. Yeah, he gauged it perfect. It didn't even move much in the wind. He just line drived it. It's good. 13-6. All right. Defense has got to come out now. I feel you, Keith. I honestly feel the same way. I feel like we could have been way more prepared for this game. And I feel like many of us feel, which is I think how Caleb feels. When he came off the field right there, he was pissed off. We're in the most critical of plays. We're usually really good on third down. We have one of the best conversion rates in the NFL on third down. This game, we are having penalties. We're letting guys right at the middle. I don't know if it was Jonah Jackson or Drew Dahlman on that one, who let that guy right up the middle, pressure quick on Caleb. He felt like he had to throw it away, intentional grounding. Either way you slice it, wasn't good. And defense has got to help us now. I don't know. Elijah Hicks just had that penalty on the return. I haven't seen anything special out of the special teams. Very average tonight, in my opinion. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Wish Caleb had a bit of Mayfield, Josh Allen in him sometimes and just gets aggressive using his legs. He wants to prove that he can pass so much that he hangs in there and then ends up throwing it away. On that one play, I don't know if it was second or third down. You guys know what I'm talking about because I was commenting on it. That lane on the left was, I mean, 5 yards is not crap to take. Then you have I think it was second down because then it would have been third and 4, third and 5. Like it was very manageable. Just take what's given to you and just go with it. Doesn't mean you're a bad quarterback if you take a 5-yard scramble or heck, you might have even got a first down there. All right, 13-6. We're still very much in this game, but it's going to be a huge, huge series for the defense. We got to have a stop here. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. A turnover would be huge. A pick, a forced fumble, something to give us good field position would be massive. We need it. Carl, there's your GD kick, Adam. I said I fully support him. Good job, Cairo. You earned it. I'm glad you're here. Sometimes we don't always need the big leg. We just need the consistent leg, and you did it. I'll give it to you. Kick it into the end. Oh, not to the end zone. So they're going to bring it out. Come on, coverage. Too many holes. Out to the 37-yard line. Good field position for the Packers. They're up 7. Expect a large dose of running here. Let's go. I can't hear because it's too soft. Did he say something about Robbie Gold? All right, 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. They'll play action. They pass it. They're not running it. Oh, he's going to run it. He's going to be mobile. Good coverage by Brisker, and good job. That slide was late. No. That was legal. He slid late. Don't even. No. Bull crap. That's way. I'm trying to find stuff to throw. All right. Even better field position for them. They're already on their side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 44. Stop now, please, for the love of everything holy. There's double reverse. Nope, just a single reverse to Matthew Golden, their generational first rounder. Speed that kills. Wow, they gave him a favorable spot there. Wow. He looked like he was tackled well before that spot. Their third string tight end got injured on that play. Looks like a non-contact by the way they're acting. We'll see. There's going to be a timeout. Guys, my anxiety and my frustration level is way too high. The refs are calling these questionable ones too favorable to the Packers. When they call that one on Booker, when they call this one on Brisker, like those are like millisecond calls where it could go either way. Them calling both of those the other way, and then there's been other calls. Like the non-call on Cole Kmet getting draped over on 3rd down that killed that drive. All right. Good teams overcome the refs. Good teams overcome the refs. No, there's still 10 minutes left. It's not over if they get a field goal, but they're going against the wind, remember? So we got to stop them right here. This is a huge stop for us. Looked like they gained 1 yard. I think the refs gave them 3 yards on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Vegas owns the refs. Yeah, 82% of money was on the Bears for this game. If I was smart, I would have put money on the Packers, but I can't do that. Yeah, that was terrible. When DJ got blindside blocked like that, that was absolutely terrible. Pick 6 would be wonderful right now. I would be one very happy Bears fan. Get off the commercials. I'm done with the commercials. I don't care. Get the injured guy off the field. Drag him off. Get him off. It's time to play some football. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. I'll do a recap show tomorrow, but Merry Christmas. Let's have a Christmas win. Then you get 8 days until the next game. And it's Sunday Night Football next week in San Francisco. Okay, let's go. 2nd and 8. I can already see my screen and I'm pissed off. They're going jumbo set, so you know they're going to run it over there. Shift over, Tremaine. Come on, get to him. Billings is such a slow sack of tard. Like, seriously, get Billings off the team today. I can't stand Andrew Billings. I can't stand the fact that our defensive line is as terrible as it is. Dex would have got the sack there. And I think Dex has no burst. Easy 3rd and 1 here. Hand it off. 1st down. Yeah, we do bleed navy and orange. And right now, I'd like that navy and orange to win. They're killing clock. They're driving down. 8 penalties for 90 yards against 3 for 25 yards. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. Handoff, cuts back, way too many yards. 4 yards on that one. Not many. Once, and then a turnover on downs and 4th down once. They're killing so much clock. Another handoff and a giant hole for a 1st down. I mean, massive gain. They're in the red zone. I feel like Caleb right there. If you saw that picture of Caleb on the sideline, I feel very frustrated right now, guys. Timeout by the Bears. Good time for a timeout. Freaking regroup and fix something because this is. Enough's enough. We need another turnover. We need a blocked field goal. We need something. Pitch first. It's going to go for 1 yard. Good stop there. That's good contain. Good job. Byard filled his lane. Sweat came over. The Bears call the timeout there because they are just trying to kill the clock. And if they get a field goal, we need 2 possessions. I got to grab something real quick. It didn't disappear. I'm still here. Had to grab my charger. My phone's dying. Hand off up the middle. It's going to be 3rd down. Good stop there. Brisker coming in to help get that tackle. All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 7. Let's see, it's 3rd and 6, the screen says. 3rd and 6. All right, this is a huge 3rd down. We've got to stop them here. 3rd and 6 from the 9-yard line, 10-yard line, 12-yard line. All right, they're going to run it to try to kill clock. We've got to stop them here. Oh, they throw it to the outside. Go out of bounds. Good. Stops the clock. It's going to be 4th down. They're going to have to kick a field goal. I feel like I'm not live every time I look at my screen, but I am. McManus puts it up. It's good. So they're up 16-6. That was closer than it should have been, though. All right, 5 minutes left in the game. We're down 10 points. We have to get a touchdown on this drive. We need some help. We need some help on this one. Need some help in this game. We need a quick touchdown drive and then a turnover. Yep, 2-minute drill time. 5 minutes left in the game. 2-minute drill. You want to score this one super quick. Dave, I feel your pain, man. I really do. Time for some Caleb clutchness. Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on. 16-6. We got to have a quick drive for a touchdown. A nice return would be nice. A nice return would be nice. Good hole. Gets through to about the 32, 33 yard line. Josh Blackwell, good job. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, but I predicted the Bears would have 30 points, and that's not happened so far. It would take a miracle to get to 30 at this point. It'd be the craziest game ever if we got to 30. Caleb in the shotgun. I want to see some quick action. I want to see a 2-minute drill here. Back to pass. Right over the middle to commit. That looks good. Plows through for a first down. Get on the ball. Let's go. Good job. That's efficient. That's what we need. Let's go. 438. Tick, tick, tick. In the shotgun again. They bring pressure right across the middle. Hits him in the chest. Monangai does not hold on to it as he hits. Clock stops. Duvernay was there. There's 2 guys back for the return, and it's just gone to Blackwell the last couple of times. All right, 2nd and 10. Caleb in the shotgun. Right across. Oh, my. Oh! Olamide Zacchaeus has been doing so better the last 3 games. He flat out dropped a ball, put right in his chest. I can't stand these guys with their drops. Right there in his right. I mean, it's exactly like this. Pop, 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 pop. I can't stand it. I cannot stand that crap. That is basics. Hit the jugs machine in the freezer or something. 20-degree weather. I don't care. Quit dropping the freaking GD ball. 4:25 left. We got to hurry. Caleb scrambling. There you go, Caleb. Do that. Good boy. Freaking A, man. Just enough for the first down. You're going to be about the 48-yard line, the 47-yard line. That's good. Let's go. 4:10. Get on the ball. It's like the Packers are going to challenge the spot. You're a pussy, LaFleur. Go cry in your pillow. Like, see where he starts to slide. Yeah, he is short by about a yard. You know better, Caleb. You know where the yellow line is. Freaking be a man. Take a hit. All right, here we go. 4th and a yard. These are easy yards. Just don't overthink it. Pick it up and just move forward. Move forward. Okay, don't overthink it. Hand it to Monangai. Create a hole. Push it through. You're going to pass, which is fine. Caleb, there you go. Run it. You don't need to slide. Barrel forward. I like it. Face forward. I like it. Don't slide anymore. Freaking plow through for as many yards as you can get. Too much time ticking off the clock. We're down to 344, 342, 341. Snap the ball. We need 2 possessions. Snap the ball. Caleb getting some pressure. He's just going to throw it away. Sorry, guys. I've got anxiety like crazy. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 18 left on the play clock, 15 left. Finally over the ball, 3:32 left in the game. You want to preserve those timeouts for when you get the ball, when the Packers get the ball back. We got to stop them. Caleb across the middle. Oh, what happened there? DJ got slammed between 3 defenders. Bullard hit him and the ball at the same time. Yeah, it's a contested catch. DJ's been the best on the team for contested catches this year. That was not completed, obviously. 3rd and 10. Oh, there's a freaking hold by Dahlman. That's going to be a flag. I didn't call it. There it is. There's a flag that comes out. Caleb scrambles. I saw the hold too. It's a real hold. Dahlman freaking wrapped him up. It's going to be 20. 3rd and 20. It's going to be 3rd and 20. Third and 20. Caleb sacked. It's going to be 4th and 25, 4th and 26. Basically a Hail Mary situation now. What's the flag? Face mask. Did they get the face mask? Did they catch it? Tell me they got the face mask. He full on got face mask. Tell me that's what the flag is for, please. Please tell me that's what the flag is for. Thank you. Don't any one of you Packers fans say anything about it because that was a clean face mask, clear and obvious. Not like the phantom crap we've been called. I'm glad they freaking called it. So from where we were, that'll put us roughly at the 30. On the screen, it says 31-yard line. All right, come on. Got to be quick here. Come on. Going deep. Oh, come on. You don't need the home run every time, but I know we need to get touchdown quick. Seriously, that was a half a yard off from being a completion to Jade Walker. Jade all day. Come on. Sorry, guys. I'm not even checking the chat right now. Got his face ripped off. Cardiac Bears. No one sacked for the Bears D today. Not good. Yeah, we should have had one, but we got screwed. All this just to get a first down. Okay. Quick outs to the outside. Get out of bounds. We need to save those timeouts for when they get the ball back. There's a snap. Across the middle. I don't like that. Come on. Get up and get on the ball. Get up and get on the ball. Get up and get on the ball. You're going way too slow. You're going too slow. You're going too slow. 3rd and 4. There we go. Outside to Loveland. We need more Loveland, man. First down. What's the flag for? And then negates the first down. That's pretty tic-tacky, to be honest. He pointed over. He set his feet. Was it for a full second or whatever it has to be? No, but that's pretty tic-tacky. Short completion to DJ Moore. It's going to be fourth down and about 4 yards. This is for – they're going to have to kick the field goal with the time that's left. It had nothing to do with Caleb's accuracy. He was accurate right there. There was a penalty. I don't understand. Get it off before the 2-minute warning. Come on, Cairo. This is what you sucked at all year. Get your feet set and get the field goal off. Snap the ball. 2-minute warning. We just wasted a timeout because you couldn't get your feet set. This is the stuff that pisses me off about Cairo Santos. He's not self-aware to get things done. Holy freaking crap. That seriously just wasted 30, 40 seconds off the clock. Not in real time, but because we now don't have the free timeout. That's a joke. This type of stuff pisses me off. Like, understand the basics of freaking football. Special teams has had crap like that doesn't show up in your play sheet that screws it up. The game I was at in week 1, Cairo did the same freaking crap where he didn't kick it out of the end zone and allowed them to bring it out and kill the 2-minute warning. That kills the 2-minute warning. We have to have that. Now we have to kick an onside kick. We have to. Like, you have no other option. You've got to kick an onside kick here. I'm frustrated. I'm sorry. This is why I shouldn't go live. That crap pisses me off. Like, it seriously drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when the basics of the game aren't followed. Get your feet out there. Act like it's a fire drill, lightning, whatever you want to call it. Act like you have to get it off in 2 seconds. Get your feet set and kick the ball. You sat there and acted like you had all day to kick the ball. Yeah, that was a bad call. Like, he seriously got back. He even pointed over to the ref. He got his feet and he pointed over. Was it for a full second? No, but it's like, that's such a tic-tac garbage call. Like, Adam's very frustrated. We have to onside kick now. That's a hard game on the road. I went to the very first game in Santa Clara for the new stadium. That was in 2013, I think. And we were down and we came back 21 points to win that game. That was such a fun game. Brandon Marshall, 3-touchdown game. Jay Cutler was on fire that second half. That was so much fun. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can. Like, that's called a fire drill. Like, you can rush in. You know what's going on. You have the clock in your head. You run out there, you get your feet set, and you kick it. He seriously wasted 15 seconds off the clock. Dave should be really frustrated. Everyone should be really frustrated. That just wasted a timeout. It just wasted. Like, we could have kicked off, had the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts, stopped the clock, and we would have got the ball back. Yeah, we're struggling to score touchdowns. You've got to kick. See, it's an onside kick now. We have to. Have to kick the onside kick. The 4 for 47 this year, 1 for every 12. That's 8% this year. I do not expect us to get this onside kick. We got the onside kick. We got the onside kick. We just got it. We got the ball. Woo! This is what I get for being negative Ned. I am wrong. We got the ball. Great. Fantastic. Thank you, Cairo Santos, for wasting clock and making us kick an onside kick. I'm wrong. Cairo just saved the game. Cairo just saved the game. By sucking and not being self-aware, he saved the game. Thank you, Cairo. I freaking love it, man. Did it go between his legs? It did. He didn't get possession back. There we go. We got it. Blackwell. Blackwell's been clutch all year on special teams, man. That dive to stop it from going in the end zone on the punt. I can't believe we just got the ball. I can't believe we just got that ball, guys. I can't believe, like you guys are saying, like I was saying before I got negative there, it's not over till the fat lady sings. We just got the onside kick. Fortune favors us. It's time. Let's go. Now drive down with some passion and freaking let's go. I'm spitting. I'm so excited. I'm spitting everywhere. Cardiac Bears is right, man. These Bears are going to give me a conniption. I'm not good with overtime either. Let's go for 2. Let's freaking win this thing right now. Oh my gosh, my anxiety is higher than ever. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Bears. Great field position, 47-yard line. Got the onside kick. Let's go. Cole Kmet. Short gain, 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Let's go. Oh, it looks like I got to not look at the screen. It's ahead of me. I'm sorry, guys. If I'm behind you, I'm live as I can be. 2nd and 7, Caleb back pass, wide open to Colston Loveland, who makes a couple defenders, drags about 4 extra yards. I love it. Be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Let's go. Tick, tick. You can slow it down when you get in the red zone. Let's hurry up here. 1:15 left. Tick, tick, tick. Another drop down to Swift. Makes a guy miss. I like it. It gets about 9 yards, 8 or 9 yards. Let's go. Get on that ball. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the Green Bay 32-yard line. The Bears are going to call a timeout. All right. I've been drinking so much water. I have to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Let's go. I'm back. I saw it. I was running back and I saw it. All right, get on the ball. Bears ball, 1st and 10. Good completion there. Let's go. 40 seconds left. Caleb in the shotgun. Finds Loveland, gets out of bounds about the 6-yard line. They're going to spot it. That's a poor spot. It's the 6-yard line, not the 7. Let's go. DJ Moore, great job hanging on to that, man. What do you guys think? Extra point in overtime, or let's focus on getting the touchdown first. But seriously, I would rather go for 2. Win this thing now. We have such bad luck against the Packers. Let's just finish them off. The smart play is to go to overtime. You're at home. That's what you do. If you're on the road, you'd go for 2. All right. 2nd and 4. That's a hold right there. That's a hold. Of course, the refs don't catch that. On Loveland, they held Loveland up way past the line of scrimmage. That should have been a flag. PI. Yeah, they were holding on to Colston. I don't like it. It's going to be 3rd and 4. feel like I'm behind, but every time I try to fast forward it, I'm live. Sorry, guys. Pressure coming. He just has to throw it away. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all, guys. All right, I'm telling you right now, it's the Bears' time. This will be a touchdown. I am telling you, I will put my entire mortgage on the fact this is a touchdown. It's Iceman Caleb. Anyone want to make that bet with me right now? I'm telling you, 100% Bears touchdown. I am calling it now. This is the time. Iceman, this is our year. We beat the Packers. Let's go. 4th and 4. Come on, Ben, call something up, baby. With pressure in his face, right there to All-Day Walker. Jade Walker, touchdown. Yeah, do that kick slide, baby. Do the slide. All-Day Jade, I love it. Freak, yes. Freak. Jade Walker, baby. Caleb's not going to let that pressure get to him. Float it in there, baby. Touchdown time. Jade Walker, all day Jade, baby. I love it. Bear freaking down. All right, what will they do? The smart play is to kick the extra point, which is what they're gonna do that. So extra point, send this thing to overtime. Man, what a game. Up and good. All right. There we go. There we go, Jade. Jade Walker. Freaking love it, man. Woo! I would love to see the Packers try to push the ball down the field and us intercept it and win this game with the wind at our back for a game-winning field goal. Man, good job, Caleb. Saw the open guy way back there, throw it off his back foot because he had no other option with pressure coming. Jade Walker, his first NFL touchdown. He had one in the preseason, but that doesn't count. First NFL touchdown. Hey, who has more touchdowns? Does Jade Walker or Matthew Golden? Undrafted free agent or first-round pick? Which one has more touchdowns? I'm not sure. You guys might want to look that one up. Look at that crowd, man. What a fun game to be at. Down 10 with 2 minutes left. Field goal, onside pick. Iceman drives it down, touchdown. Now, defense come through. I would be shocked if the Packers try to push this. What are they going to do? Squib kick? Nope, they'll kick it off as normal. All right, do your job, coverage. Fill your lanes. There you go. That's it. Come on, tackle. There you go. Good job, my brother who made me a Bears fan. This team is killing me, he says. I can see from the chat, we all feel the same way. Okay, if they try to push this down the field, freaking go after them. Go after them. I want to see a full-on blitz right here. 17 seconds left. Try to get a strip sack. Strip fumble. I would love to see it right here. Strip fumble. Let's go. I'm calling it. I shouldn't have looked at the chat. You guys are calling a sack. I was calling it for a strip sack, guys. I wasn't early enough. I'm delayed. I should have called it before it was getting there. Oh, Sweat just pushed his guy down. Oh, that was so close to being a strip sack, too. He got his open hand. Oh. Yeah, this will go to overtime. Overtime, baby. Ah! I can't take it. I can't take it. Oh, my gosh. Let's go. Defense needs to come with that same passion in overtime. Let them have the ball first. Stop them. Drive down. And let's do this. Come on. It's our time. This would give us a 1.5 game lead on the division. One more win, and we would seal the division. No need to play the Lions game. I'd want to beat the Lions. We got to have this. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Malik Willis is grabbing at his shoulder. Do they have an emergency quarterback? What was that? Rudolph or whatever his name was? Do they have a... Kevin Byard out there for the coin flip. Good. Kicking the ball off. I can't see the end of the field, though. Who's got the wind at their back? I can't see. Anybody know that? Who's got the wind at their back? Who got to the side of the field that we were on just barely? No, that's a good call. You want to see what their team does first before we know what we have to do. The overtime rules changed this year. Each team gets a possession. So if the Packers drive down and get a touchdown, we know we have to get a touchdown. If the Packers drive down and get a field goal, we can win it with a touchdown. If we went first, they would know what they have to match. So no, we don't get to choose. They got to choose. So we didn't defer. We chose to kick. So we didn't defer it to their choice. We chose to kick. So they got to choose the side. So I'm wondering if they had to have chosen the side with the wind at their back. They would have had to have. Yeah, that's what you want to do here. You want your defense on the field first to stop them. Then you can win it with a field goal. You can win it with a touchdown. You can win it with anything. Oh, Dave, appreciate you, man. Bear down. We got this. $5 super chat. I say it every time. I always appreciate it, but I want to make sure you guys know I never expect a super chat. But it's good to be here. Dave, appreciate you. $5 super chat. Bear down. Let's win this. Let's win this one right freaking now. Let's go. What do we got here? Update me. Update me. Update me. All right. So the live, just going to give this to you guys because it's fun. After choosing to kick, the Bears have negative 150 odds to win the game. The Packers have plus 114. That means we're favored now to win the game. Again, it means nothing. You go out and play the game, but it's kind of fun just to know that live during the game. We're favored again. We were down bad. They were having us as a negative 7.5 point spread at the end of the game. Appreciate you guys too. Every one of you guys. I know I haven't put out a lot of stuff this week. I was posting, 4 or 5 videos a week. This last week, I slowed down a little bit for the holidays. We'll get, right after New Year, we're going to be going hard with playoff football, with draft stuff. We're going to be going hard. So I appreciate you guys being a part of the channel. I do. I'd take a tie. I don't want a tie. That would put us up one game. And then it would come down to a bunch of tiebreakers if we won or we lost one and they won. I don't want a tie. I want to win. All right, let's go. I wouldn't be pissed at a tie, but I don't want a tie. All right, good tackle there by Homer, and then gang tackle after that. Ooh, almost looks like they forced a fumble, but no, he held on to it. That was a violent tackle. All right, here we go. All right, they're going to have the ball at looks like the 21-yard line is what I'm seeing. Yep, Green Bay 21. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stopping them on defense is huge right now. I think we're pretty freaking close to making the playoffs no matter what. But I see what you're saying, Robert. I don't hate it. I want the win right now. I want the win. Let's go. Let's go, D. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Good field position to stop them. Several chances here. Let's go. Handoff. Oh! Freaking Edmonds had him in the backfield. They had it played up perfectly, and he's going like this. He's like this, that close. He just overshot his blitz. He was coming right in the hole hard. He called it and just missed. So it's gained about 3. It's going to be 2nd down. I don't need any anxiety. Come on, let's get them out. 2nd and 7. Oh, no, I just looked at the screen. I shouldn't have looked at the screen. I'm taking the screen off, guys. I don't need any spoilers. Sorry, for those who like to follow with the screen, I'm not doing the screen right now because I just had it spoiled to me that they complete this catch right here for a huge 1st down out to the 50, 45, 44-yard line. F me. F me. Come on. Buyer just didn't follow him. Good cut on his route. He did a great job selling that route. 1st and 10, 45-yard line. Come on. Still good. We're still good. We're still good. We're still good. Both teams get a possession no matter what, but let's stop them here. Let's stop them. There's a handoff. Nice job flowing over. Good job, Sweat. Sweat stayed with it, fought through the contact, was able to limit that to a 3-yard gain. That is acceptable. I'll take that all day. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Sorry for those who like the screen up, but I looked and it screwed up. I saw the big pass before it happened. I didn't want to see that. So we're down to just pure raw. Let's win this thing. 2nd and 7. They're in Bears territory, so they're getting closer and closer to field goal. Looks like the 42.5-yard line. In the shotgun. Willis takes it. He's going to throw right there. Come on, stop him. Good, good. Tried to strip the ball out. Looks like it should be about 2 yards shy. Oh, they're going to give him a favorable spot. It's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1.5. 3rd and 1.5 from about the 36.5-yard line, it looks like. Where are they going to put it down? Let's go. Let's go. Now's the time. This is where you need the stop. If there's ever a time for the stop, it's right now. Both teams get 2 timeouts in overtime. Oh, they gave that a way favorable spot. That's bullcrap. All right, stacking that box. Come on. 3rd and 1. Let's go. Right as I say, both teams get a timeout. Packers are going to take a timeout. 6:58 left in overtime. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm seriously anxiety ridden right now. Okay, here we go. Season. NFC North, I should say, on the line right here. A tie, however, though, I don't remember who said the tie thing. I apologize. Robert Phillips. A tie, though, would pretty much guarantee the playoffs. I think that would mathematically put us 1 win or 1 Lions loss away from the playoffs if we had a tie. All right, 3rd and 1. Huge right here. Packers called the timeout. Stacking that box. Big Bill. Do what you're meant to do, man. Grady Jarrett. Don't hand it off. Willis tries to run it. Nice! TJ Edwards comes up. Booker hits him from behind, and they limit it. It's going to be 4th down. I would expect they're going for it. This is huge here. With where they're at on the field on the 36-yard line, I would expect them going for it. Come on. Big stop here. If you make them turn it over on downs, field goal wins this thing. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, stack that box. Get into him. Oh, fumble. Fumble. They don't get it. Bears ball. Bears ball. They fumbled the ball. The Bears, they recovered it, but they did not get the 1st down. That's going to be Bears ball, baby. Woo-hoo! Freak yes. Freak yes. Look at Dom Rob. He feels just like me. Ooh, this is huge. All you got to do is drive down and get a field goal. I mean, put it in if you can. They picked it up and tried to lunge forward, but we were stacking the box. Dennis Allen's freaking out on the sideline. I love it. Let's go. Iceman time. Just march it down methodical. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. It's not the easy win I wanted. We got every opportunity for the win here. All right, Tony Moy. I might have to put you in timeout again, buddy. He says, BJ is getting cute. Caleb under center. Fakes the handoff, little play action. Oh, get rid of it. Get rid of it, Caleb. Yeah, I don't know if that's him getting cute. That's just they had good coverage. Let's go. I might have to hide the chat. You guys are a little bit ahead of me, I think. Wow. Wow is a good sentiment for what we're feeling right now. Wow. Let's go. Come on. This is a huge, huge win right here. We need this. Hands off to Swift. Breaks one tackle. Pulls the guy along. I like it. Good job, Swift. No, he was down. He's down. He's down. Enough of this crap. He's down. Challenge that. There's no way he was down. No way. No way. Challenge it. Refs are getting together to talk about it. He's got the ball clearly in possession. Back's on the ground. He's fully down. If they say this is a fumble, challenge this, and that's a win in a heartbeat. That's an easy one. You guys are probably ahead of me. Refs are literally trying to give the game to the Packers. That's way down. I mean, his full back is flat before they rip that out. That is down. All right, expedited review. Don't even have to challenge it. Expedited review gives it back to us. 3rd and 3. Yeah, that was the most blatantly obvious one. Refs suck. F the refs. F Green Bay. Hands it off to Manangai. Up the middle. Breaks a tackle. Lunges forward. 10 plus yards. My guy, Manangai. Let's go. It's going to be first down. Looks like about the 45-yard line. 46-yard line. Just shy of the 45-yard line. Guys, we're witnessing right here. Let's go. My guy, Manangai. Cairo's getting warmed up. Let's push it, though. Let's push it down. Let's push it right here. Let's push it. Let's push it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Big play right here. Caleb, need it from you. 46-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Caleb going deep. Going deep. He's got him. DJ Moore. DJ Moore. Touchdown. Yes. Yes. Bears winning a walk-off. Woo-hoo. Yes. Freak you, Packers. Oh, I'm not going to swear. Freak the Packers. Huge throw. 50-yarder, 46-yarder, DJ Moore walk-up, touchdown! Screw you, Matt LaFleur. Screw you, Packers. Screw all of you. Bears win. Bears freaking win. Woo! Yes! Doing the Lambeau leap in her own field. Oh, I freaking love it, man. That was phenomenal. Woo! Yes! I'm going to have no voice tomorrow. Looking over his shoulder, draped over. That was PI. They didn't even throw a flag, and they should have. I'm spitting everywhere. I'm sorry, guys. Caleb lets that rip. It's getting draped over before the ball gets there. Still hangs on to it. I'm watching the replay right now. Touchdown. Screw you, Nixon. Think you're all that. He was talking so much crap last week or 2 weeks ago after they won. Try to cheat right there and have a PI. Ah, Caleb. Feels nice and warm and cozy, baby. What a win. What a win. Let's go. Woo! I am sorry. Here, Yes! I got to listen to DJ. Make this shit happen. Guys, it happened. Iceman and DJ Moore. No more talk about trading him, okay? None. No more. The dude is legit. He's always been legit. He's a team player. Look at him haul that in. We'll get to the PFF grades in a minute. We'll do an after show here. We'll see if we can get Carl to come on. Down 10 points. The Bears were down 10 points with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Kick a field goal, get the onside kick.
drive down, get the touchdown to all-day Ja'Day Walker, his first NFL touchdown. Then in overtime, they stopped them on 4th down, 3rd and 1. They had 3rd and 1. The Packers had 3rd and 1. We stopped them. We stacked the box and we stopped them. 4th down, we stopped them again. A little Fumbarooski. We stopped them from advancing it. Get the ball back. 46-yard reception right there. Caleb Williams being covered by Keyshawn Nixon. Pass interference clearly, and the refs didn't call it. Still hauls it in with that contested catch. Merry freaking Christmas, Bears. Merry freaking Christmas. I got to listen to Caleb. Hold on. I love his confidence. I've said it multiple times. We are a team that's never going to stop. This, guys, this builds so much momentum from the Bears. They absolutely can go into Levi Stadium next week, traveling across the country to San Francisco. An extra day to spend with your family on Christmas, to rest. Sunday night football next week. The Bears have every opportunity and all the momentum to go in there, win that game, and lock down the NFC North. We win next week, we win the NFC North. Plain and simple. One win in the next 2 weeks and we win it. The NFC North, we own the Packers. We own the NFC North. I freaking love it. All right, sorry, I have not been checking the chat at all. You guys are freaking phenomenal. My brother's texting me. My only friend my only one that's a Packers friend says Merry Christmas. One of the best wins I've seen in a long time, my brother says. Soak it in, baby. Soak it in. That felt so freaking good. That felt so freaking good. Caleb, monster. Let's go over to the PFF for the grades, and let's look at everything. Woo! Woo, guys. I'm so freaking happy. Stop screen. Let's go over and look at this. Share screen. Let's look at PFF. Cancel. Your browser has blocked your screen. Click the screen icon in your address bar to allow access. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. All right, here we go. Block that. Share screen. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm still on a high. My voice is going to be toast tomorrow, just so you know. Toast. Share screen. Window. That one right there. All right. Let's look at some of the stuff from this game. Let's get me off, actually. So let's go back here. Got PFF up. Let's get me completely off, though. All right, so here's PFF. Let's just look at some of the grades of this game. Here's Caleb. 55% completion. Packers fans will whine about that. 19 for 34, but he had a lot of throwaways. We'll get over to it. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Hey, that's exactly what I called. 1 big-time throw, 1 turnover-worthy play. Adjusted completion percentage 71.4, which is solid. 1 drop. I saw 2 drops, so I think that one might be a little bit off. No sacks taken, 6 throwaways, 18 defensive pressures. Ooh, a little bit too much there. Let's look at the receiving. You got all-day Ja'Day. DJ Moore with a 153.3 passer rating when targeted. Holy crap. 5 for 7, 97 yards and a touchdown, which makes you wonder why. I know PFF, I hear you guys, why they're a little bit. Offensive grades as a whole, though, Kyle Monangai with the higher grade, 43 yards, 3 for 4 interceptions. He did have a drop. Let's see if they gave him a drop. They didn't give Kyle Monangai a drop. So that's the other drop, and it was a drop. He had a drop in this game. So we'll see if they adjusted overnight. We'll see if they adjusted. Ja'Day Walker, DJ Moore with the touchdowns in this game. Ja'Day Walker targeted 3 times, solid, 21 yards. Colston Loveland, not as much as a figure as I'd like him to be, but solid outing. Let's see the blocking. All right, so here's our pass blockers. Joe Tooney, as always, absolutely stalwart. Let's just look at pass blocking, not just run blocking. So here's our pass blocking. Let me just mute this TV. Joe Tooney, look at this. Darnell Wright, Jonah Jackson, all 3 of those guys on that center to the right side, like solid blue to green grades. Solid. Ozzie Trapillo with 3
pressures, but no hits or no sacks. So I'll have to go watch the tape on him before I give an educated. But I saw a couple times he looked a little clunky, not kick sliding, but hey, he held up enough, get the job done. Drew Dahlman let that pressure come through that should have been a sack, but Caleb avoided. Actually, he threw away, so there was the penalty there, and then he had the other penalty. So he kind of negated that one. Drew Dahlman, not his best game. Could have been better. That's all I really care to go over right now. Montez Sweat ended up having a huge game in the end. Got the sack, 3 major tackles, 2 assists, 1 missed tackle. Anything you guys want to see on here before I shut down the PFF machine? Let's see here. Was that awesome or what? Never give up on the Bears. Not a Bears fan, but it's good when the Packers lose. Thank you very much, Zach Addington. Appreciate you. We are 11-4, baby. We're 11-4. Who would have said we were 11-4 before this season started? You know what we should do? Let's go to the PFN simulator. Stop screen. Let me go open a PFN simulator and we can look at what the playoff picture looks like. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm freaking on a high right now. Freak, yeah. I'm going to get off soon, though, because my voice is killing me. Here's the playoff predictor. All right, let's look at this thing. Let me share the screen on this. Yeah, Oz had a key drop. Monangai had a drop early. Merry Christmas, Bears. Bear down, y'all. Freaking sweet. Walker's for real. Yeah, Walker's going to be a big part of this team next year. We're going to lose Lamade Zaccheaus. We're going to lose Devin Duvernay. Jade Walker should be a part of this team for sure. Bears beating the 49ers and resting the starters versus the Lions. Yeah, but if we beat the 49ers and the Seahawks lose any of their games, we have the tiebreakers. We could be the 1 seed. So if the Seahawks lose next week, that's ideal. That's the ideal thing. Let me show here. So let's go to share screen. Let me take this off first. Let's go to playoff predictor. Share that. Let me take this one off. Let me make this big screen. So this is kind of fun from PFN. They're really good to keep it right up to date, right up to where we are live. So right now, as it stands, the Bears are the 2 seed at 11-4. And like I said, we have a 1.5 cushion over the Packers. But if the Seahawks lose a game and go to 12-4 or, whatever, and we end up with the same amount of losses, we have the tiebreak with both the Seahawks and the Rams. We have the tiebreaker according to conference schedule. So let's just say, for example, this week just needs to end. Let's say the Vikings win. Let's just look at the NFC games. Ooh, that's going to be a good game. I'm going to say the Panthers win at home. They've gifted us enough. We can let them win one. Chargers probably win that one against the Cowboys. Cowboys season's pretty much over at this point. And say the Saints beat the Jets. I'm only doing NFC teams right here. See the Falcons winning that one. Ooh, there we go. Let's go Pittsburgh. Let's go Steelers. Let's go. But I do think Detroit wins that game. I'm not saying this is what I want. I'm saying what I think will happen. And then the Niners will beat the Colts. The Colts are decimated. Okay, so there's the rest of this week. Let's go to week 17 and see. I'm going to say Dallas hangs it up after that one. Dallas will still win. Minnesota's not beating Detroit, so Detroit will win. Let's see here. Packers at Ravens, or Ravens at Packers. Sorry. I really think the Ravens are playing well enough. They beat the Packers. I do. And look at that. That sneaks the Lions into the playoffs. All right. Seattle and Panthers. I don't think the Panthers will beat Seattle. They will be at home. That's one that you can keep. But look what happens. Even if they tie. Oh, why didn't we sneak ahead? Oh, because we haven't played our game yet. So 12-3-1. Oh, they still have the tiebreaker there. So, okay. So Seattle beating the Panthers. Who they play in the last week? Seattle. The Niners. The Niners could beat them. If the Niners beat them and the Bears win in the last week, right there. Come on. I hit the wrong button. And the Bears win. Didn't that put us with the same record, 12-4? Oh, did I miss us last week? Sorry. 1 second, guys. We'd have to win out But if the Bears and the Seahawks end up with the same record, and the same with the Rams would have to win out too. We would have the 1 seed. So the Bears have the tiebreaker scenarios to be the 1 seed. So it can happen. Seahawks lose. So we're going to be rooting for the Panthers next week to beat the Seahawks. And if not, then the Niners to beat the Seahawks. And we have to win out. So a win in either of the last 2 games and the 1 seed's dead. But we can have the 1 seed if the Seahawks lose 1 game. They play the Panthers next week. They've already played this week. They played on Thursday Night Football. So, and they beat the Rams. That was a great game. So if the Panthers beat the Seahawks or the Niners beat the Seahawks and we win out, we've got to beat the Niners and we got to beat the Lions in this scenario. The Bears have the number 1 seed. If not, we just need 1 win or a Packers loss and we win the division. So we're rooting for the Ravens next week and we're rooting for the Panthers next week. That's the scenarios for the Bears right now. But on this game, man, what a freaking game. Struggle all game. Iceman comes out. We're down 10 points with 2 minutes left exactly, because that's when the field goal went up, was at 1:59. So 2 minutes left. We're down 10. Kick a field goal right at 2 minutes left. I'm pissed off. I'm freaking out because Cairo Santos took too long. We couldn't kick off and kill the clock and get the ball back with minimal time left. Instead, he forces us to have to do an onside kick. What do? We recover the freaking onside kick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Then we drive down and not Hail Mary. It was just perfectly placed. Big time throw, 46-yard touchdown to DJ Moore, who's being draped over. And of course, the refs don't call the penalty. They haven't been calling it for the Bears all game. Doesn't matter. Good teams win despite the refs. And that's exactly what happened. Despite the refs, we came and won this game. It started early on with a cheap, illegal hit in the back to DJ Moore. And who wins the game with a game-winning touchdown at the very end in overtime? DJ Moore. I freaking love it. Ja'Day Walker with his first NFL touchdown, filling in admirably. I'd like to see him more, in some of those big man roles, but he sat perfectly in the flats where he needed to. He got the yards he needed to. And then the touchdown at the back of the end zone when Caleb was getting pressure, back foot throw, placed it perfectly to Ja'Day Walker. And then you get to see little sky dance across the back of the end zone for him. We're going to have more to come. I'll have the grades tomorrow. We'll have lots on it, but enjoy the rest of football. Let's see who's going tomorrow real quick. So tomorrow, the Lions play. I think I already saw it, but I got to check it again. The Lions play the Steelers. So we're rooting for the Steelers tomorrow. And then next week, the Panthers to beat the Packers. And who was the other game? The Seahawks to lose. No, Panthers to beat the Seahawks. And I got to look at it. Sorry, guys. Week 17, we want the Panthers to beat the Seahawks. Vikings to beat the Lions would be great. And the Ravens to beat the Packers. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate every one of you for tuning in. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Whatever. My voice is going to be toast. That was worth sticking around. I was getting frustrated at the end of the game, and we stuck through, and we won. We won. Bears win. All day. Let's see some of the comments here. All day, Ja'Day was also huge. What a fun game, guys. What a fun freaking game. DJ Moore, baby. That's my DJ. PTSD. I can't root for Pittsburgh. I'd rather lose to Detroit if it keeps Green Bay out of the playoffs. Carl show up in here. He must have. Someone was saying Carl's name. Let's see. Did we win? I had to leave 5 minutes left. Atmos, that's funny. I wanted to say that. I can't believe it, but I've seen this over and over again. Again, DJ freaking Moore. And isn't that indicative of this team now, guys? Like the culture has changed. And Caleb in his post-game press interview on the field, I'm gonna immediately go look for the good, better, best that's gonna come out from the locker room. Because that hypes me up every time. Caleb in the post game, they expected like this. I don't think they're just it's not just lip service. These guys really do expect to win, and they're finding ways to fight to win. That's the 6th comeback win when they're down in the 4th quarter with limited time left in the game. So this is freaking like, guys, this is real. Like this is Bears football now, and we need to start getting used to this because the Bears freaking did it. Cram it in your cram hole, LaFleur. I like it. We have every right to talk all the smack we want. Packers fans will be annoying as ever on Twitter. Let them have it. They deserve it. That's my DJ. Let's go. No, thank you guys. Thank every one of you guys in the chat. Thanks for being a part of it, for tuning in, for being here for it. I'll probably make a snippet of some of the big plays of this one. That was freaking massive, man. What a freaking game. We struggled all game long, came back and won it. 6 game-winning drives now. Love it. Love it. Yeah, we've got our franchise quarterback, guys. We've got our guy. It might be shaky for part of it. You might struggle for part of it, but we're never out on this game. So, all right, with that, I'm going to be logging off. Appreciate every one of you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll probably try to get something out tomorrow. Maybe I'll wait till Monday morning. Either way, appreciate you guys tuning in, being a part of the channel. Till next time, till tomorrow, the Bears, bear down.